No, we are live, oh.
What's up?
We're already live.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just say, yeah, we're already live. Let's wait till
Okay.
people are coming. This time around, we are coming early.
Yeah.
We surprise them when we come this early. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they're trying to come in. They're trying to come in.
Okay.
We are shining, oh.
Thank you.
I love this blouse. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
We're already on air.
Okay.
Live, oh.
Why am I?
Eh,
Hello,
yeah,
Kimmer.
I'm not here. No, no.
You know, glitter.
Oh, that's what I'm saying, oh. I was just telling her.
Whoa.
Marcel,
Like this.
welcome. They
I'm,
were good
I'm so
evening,
scared.
Emeka, Chris.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, so what? No, don't be scared. Don't not be scared.
Yeah,
It's the
things
thing
will be
that
fine.
happened at home. That's what he's saying. God is
Yeah.
saying. God will take care. Remember, I said they will come. How do you say? They will come like in one way, and they will
Yeah.
flee in different ways. They will come. They will come. We shouldn't be afraid. We shouldn't be afraid.
Oh, Jesus.
Ndewo Umu Biafra. Ndewo. How are you doing? Good evening. Joseph, good evening. Chinyaka, you're welcome. Sister Zuka, they said you are looking so beautiful. Where are you?
Thank you.
You also you're looking so cute. Chika told you. Yes, so we have to look good. That is it. Mm. I'm reading. I'm just reading what people are.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Start appreciating our people. They're already appreciating
Thank
us.
you. Hey guys.
Thank you, everybody. Good
Yes.
morning.
This
How
was
are you
from
guys doing?
Biafra land. Ezubu, you are watching from Biafra land. Hope you are keeping safe. You
Please,
guys' safety is our
take cover.
concern. We are so concerned about your safety.
Wherever you are, take cover, please.
Please, please.
The
I
days
Or
are
I was about
bunkers.
eating today when I got the call of Isu also. I couldn't even eat again. I
Oh,
was.
really?
Yes, you got the call.
No.
Okay. Somebody called me just now and told me that home is burning.
Mm.
Oh, really?
Although the
They
person
are
is from
greeting
here,
you,
US.
Lolo, Rosemary. They are
Mm.
greeting you. Dr.
Hello, my
Nelly
dear
will hear.
people.
Dr. Nelly will hear. She's fine. She will get your greetings. Thank you so much. We love you guys. We
We
love you
love
that
all
you
of
do
you.
appreciate
We
us a
love you
lot.
so, so
Hi.
much. Thank you.
Amaka said she wants to come and pray for us today, and she's running a bit late. I don't know whether she can move on because Rabbi will soon join us right now.
Yes,
So
I'm gonna leave early, so please, if
yeah,
you can start.
so we have to start. We have to start. We just have to start.
We have a
Everyone,
rabbi. Can rabbi say the prayer then?
yeah, I'm bringing
Is
in
he
Rabbi
here?
right now so he can say the prayer and we'll continue and move. Yeah, I will bring Rabbi on. Biafrans, you're welcome. Please share the program because we're about to start right now. Share, tell people that we are here. Rabbi is already here. So I wouldn't want you to miss a single thing he's going to say to us today. Please get yourself prepared and tell other people. Call them on phone. Tell them that we are live and direct. I think I'll call Rabbi now. Is it the right time to call him?
Yeah,
Okay,
Yes.
call Rabbi.
let him pray for us.
Yeah, he has to do that for us. What's this going on? Hello.
Hello, good evening from here.
Good evening, Rabbi Charles. You're welcome to the program. Yes, you're welcome. We're already here.
Are you guys live?
We are live, right?
Rabbi, we greet you
Hey,
live and
Rabbi,
direct.
We are already here waiting for you. We are live and direct. Yeah. Thank you, Rabbi. Thank you. You're welcome. You can hear
Yeah,
him, right?
thank you. Yes, we can hear him.
Okay. Yeah, they can hear you. Rabbi, they say they want you to pray for us, that you'll be the one to start the program for us today.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Let us pray. Eternal Rock of Ages, we thank you for a day like this. Your word says that this is the day that you, Elohim, has made, and we shall be rejoiced and be glad in it. Indeed, we are rejoicing, we are glad in this day that you have made. Not all that started today is still alive as at this time. So many people woke up this morning with great anticipation. Some of us are no more here. It is not by our power, not by our might, but by your spirit that you have preserved us to see this particular time. We thank you, we bless your name. Everlasting Father, it is written that unto you shall the gathering of your people be. We have gathered once again to discuss about the issues of life, the restoration of our sovereign nation, and the kingdom of heaven at large. Father, we commit everything that we're about to discuss here today into your mighty and able hand. Flow through us, O God. Take preeminence. Take total control. All this I ask in the name of Chukwokika Abiyama, I pray.
Welcome once again, Rabbi, and welcome Umuadas, great women, gallant women, welcome. And please share the program. We are about to start. We are starting immediately, yes, because we won't waste time. Rabbi, we invited you here today because the last time you came, or even the other day you called in, people were saying they've missed your voice, they want to hear from you. What is that indicating? Yeah, it's indicating that ever since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was adopted, our people have become like sheep without shepherd, that they are looking for who to talk to them. So immediately they even saw the Umuadas, they all ran here. And when they heard your voice that day, they were so excited. So we decided to bring you in on the eve of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case. So you will come and speak to our people, tell them what they need to expect, even if the worst case scenario, and to encourage them, and also the aftermath of the court, how they should comport themselves also, no matter what. Yeah, because we don't want people to go dying anymore. So Rabbi, we are here to listen to you. All of us are here to listen to you. Then maybe they have some question they will ask if you permit.
Absolutely, I will speak for a while and then get some questions back in return from all of you.
Okay.
Any question that you have, any uncertainty that you have, anything, don't be afraid to ask the question. We will treat the question here tonight from my time zone.
Okay.
Because a lot of things are happening. And also, let me state this. No one, because there are some certain elements out there, and each time somebody comes up, anyone they will listen to, they will think, oh, he wants to take over the leader. He wants to replace the leader. Anyone that has such mindset is a fool. Our leader trained us to walk in compatibility with him and to walk in alignment with him. He is our leader. You can't train somebody and expect that person to be a fool. He trained us to be more or less like him, or even better than him. So if you hear all these things, maybe when somebody is coming up, if you're coming up to do the right thing and have the spirit of humility in you, Biafrans, we know that. I have never for one day, I have Facebook profile. I don't use it. I don't show my face on Facebook for so many reasons. But to let Biafrans know that I am not seeking to be popular as they always think. I am doing what Elohim told me many years ago, that such a man will come, and when he comes, I should go and help him. When I heard this voice, when I was prophetically directed, it was in South Africa. It was a white man that told me that. Sorry to use the word white man. We're all human beings.
Yeah.
But I was under his ministry, a prophet, a renowned prophet. He he said to me, I see you in a certain, he started saying it and gave me the clip. Say, keep it. If this thing doesn't happen, come back and destroy my ministry. But he said it will take many days. You know, in prophetic language, days can be years.
Yeah.
It might not be like many days, like 3 days or 5 days, because he said something about government. And I was at the back of the seat in that ministry, and I wasn't with suit and tie. I was just casual. And he pointed me from behind and said, you come over here, and started talking. And he gave me signs. He said, this man will even come to your home. When he comes here, look after him. Do you know that Mazen Namdekano was in my place? I didn't even know. I called somebody, and the person started telling me, oh yeah, he was here. And remember, and you know, when he came, we incurred some debt. I said, how much? He told me I doubled the money I gave him. So some people, I was playing my wing because Elohim has spoken to me already. So I'm just like a raven who loves bread and meat. And I was asked to go and deliver what I love so much to a prophet. Now the raven was commanded not to eat it. That is how it works. So I was commanded not to touch that money that I have. I should give it out for the man. So I paid off what they spent to entertain him or to welcome him in my town. And Elohim said, I think I've gotten this man's attention now. It's just like the burning bush. The bush was burning, but the leaves were not consumed. Moses said, let me go and take a look and see. And Elohim started talking. That's how it happened. And those people are still the people that our leader went to in that town. They are still alive, well and kicking. They can confirm what I'm saying. So Umuadas, go ahead. I will listen when you want me to start.
Yeah, you're already starting. You speak to Biafrans. You've already started. You speak to Biafrans about the court case tomorrow. Yeah.
Let me say this. I greet all Biafrans in the name of Elohim. Friends of Biafrans, lovers of freedom, I salute you. Our leader, Mazen Namdekano, wherever you are, I salute you. I'm Rabbi Charles, once again, speaking from my location. I am invited here today to talk about so many things, probably about what's going to happen tomorrow. We all know that tomorrow is the court hearing of our leader. We have been praying and believing Elohim for a special move of God. But to me, I have seen that this is a done deal. Our leader doesn't have any case there. Actually spoke to some professionals that knows much about law, and they told me that the man doesn't have any charges on him, or that those things are bogus charges. Our leader is a free man, and they should let him go. Otherwise, Nigeria will experience what they call Armageddon. So I don't know if you want me to continue speaking, because there is something that happened today, and I actually needed to make a voice clip. I made a voice clip about that, and a lot of people called me and said, I didn't know you were in South Africa. I said to them, I'm a citizen of Africa, all African nations beside North Africa. I have the citizenship of Southern and Western Africa. Beside North Africa, most people don't know what I'm doing. So when somebody sent a clip of a South African ranting how he would destroy foreigners, how he would kill foreigners if they don't, undocumented foreigners. And most of the people in South Africa are immigrants who are there working and doing a lot of things. He said, the only thing that can give you eligibility to remain in South Africa is if you're a professional people. Excuse me, when did all this thing began? And the fellow who was talking, as I'm talking to you, I went to his profile quickly, checked him out. I saw that he's a criminal. As Wikipedia described him, he's a criminal. He has served in jail in South Africa. And he went and registered political party because white people sponsor some stupid, foolish black people to go into that, to register them. And all the people that this man was calling and screaming, they are the nations, are African nations that is calling illegal. Europeans are living in South Africa. The Netherlands have a place in South Africa. One of the South African languages is Afrikaans. And that is Dutch. They speak Dutch in, I think, North or South Carolina in America. I've met somebody from South Carolina or North Carolina. It's the same, it's the olden days of Dutch. Most people don't know that the Netherlands have hands in America. Before New York was called New Amsterdam. Until they made some exchange. They signed some treaty. The Dutch people are living in America. And they maintain their language over there. If you come to South Africa, Dutch people are living in South Africa. There are about 4 or 5 million people there. White South Africans. Beside the English South Africans. They have English South Africans, Dutch South Africans, and even Indian South Africans. If you go to Durban, you have Indian South Africans are there. And these people will not attack them. But they will attack Zambia, the place where most of the comrades were in exile. Kenneth Kaunda accommodated every freedom fighter all over Africa, including Biafra. He recognized Biafran nation. Zambia recognized Biafra. Kenneth Kaunda welcomed ANC freedom fighters, including the man that I served under him, Chris Hani, the person that liberated Mandela, that got Mandela out of jail. Chris Hani, the commander of MK, come to Sizwe, the arms wing of ANC. He was in exile. He was operating from Zambia and so many other countries because he moves around. And this man, all of a sudden, became a local champion and began to talk. The most painful aspect of it is that IPOB family in South Africa went and wrote a letter. Read, if you guys finished at your own, leisure time, you read that letter, you see cowards writing a letter. That person doesn't have any seat in the government. The person that threatened them doesn't have any seat in the government. That guy was shouting at EFF, Economic Freedom Fighters. That is the party of Julius Malema, Honorable Julius Malema. He was talking shit and trash about Julius Malema. He was talking rubbish against ANC because he wants to seek, recognition. He wants to be recognized. So the way he thinks he can get that recognition was to talk ill of all those people, all those political parties. But go to Wikipedia. His name is Gaten, like gay. Gayton, Gaten McKinsey. If you go to Wikipedia will tell you that he's a criminal, an ex-convict, right there, written there. An IPOB, instead of them, you see, I always tell you people, Umuadas, these men are always strong at home. They are always, big-mouthed at home. Home tigers are home lions. But when it comes to do with something that challenges them from outside Biafran land, they will say, oh, we are people of peace. We don't want war. We don't want problem. I told Gaten McKinsey to bring that thing out. I would tell him that I'm a South African. I fought for South Africa. I said, because of this xenophobia tendency, I told them, I said, I'm going to go to foreign country and reside there. Because the statistics says American experts who came to do survey in South Africa said the ripple effect of apartheid will last for 250 years. And most people don't know all these things. I have some classified information about what I'm talking about. That is going to last for 250 years. After that, the other generation will be normal. If a child is born today, that child is not going to see 250 years. It's only 27 years old South Africa is, from the new South African government of national unity set up by Dr. Nelson Mandela, 27th of April 1994, till today is, let me say, 27 years. South Africa is 27 years when it comes to maybe to talk about independence, 27 years old. It's still young. You see a lot of trash coming out from there. Somebody will set up political party, and he will not give South Africans a very good, clear vision where the country should go. Excuse me. But the next thing they will talk about is foreigner. We must kill the foreigner. They are perequeres. Perequere is a derogatory word. You don't use it. It's just calling it's not like calling somebody in America nigger. That is what that guy was using. That all this perequere must pack up. That's what he was saying. If you don't have the clip, I'll send it to you. And I got upset. I contacted some South African families. Some of them gave me a voice clip and said, add it to what you're going to say. Then most of them are living in diaspora. Some of them are working. Some of the South African people are in my team. I have a project to go and develop Africa. And these people, when I talk to them in IPOB, they think they are. Sometimes I look at these people, I say, what do you have? What plans do you have concerning Biafra? You want, when Biafra comes, you start looking for who to come and invest in your country to develop your country. Or you start going for crude oil and gas. But we can do something bigger, better without touching crude oil and gas. Thank God for somebody that has something in his mind to deliver. I told them, I said to South Africans and South African government, I will be back to build South Africa. I cannot abandon South Africa to foreigners, as he kept calling people foreigners. I know the people I call foreigners. But in Africa, your continent, the continent where you were born, your heritage, you are indigenous to. Somebody is telling you, you can't forget what happened. Nobody went to exile. Chris Hani was in exile. Thabo Mbeki was in exile, the former president of South Africa. Thabo Mbeki was in Lagos. He lived in Nigeria. He went to school in Nigeria. I know so many comrades that were in Nigeria. Some of them speak Yoruba fluently. And some Nigerian doesn't even know. So when somebody like that comes up and began to threaten people, this xenophobia has cost a lot of lives since after the independence, so-called independence. Xenophobia was on top of the game. The white people will ginger black South Africans, saying the foreigners are taking your jobs. The foreigners are on your way. Even he said, there is not enough water in South Africa. I asked this idiot, are the foreigners drinking of the water in South Africa? Can you imagine? He said, the electricity is not enough. Are the foreigners consuming electricity? Are they using the electric power there to charge their brain? I don't understand these people. Even during the time of de Klerk, F.W. de Klerk, the last apartheid president of South Africa, there was constant electricity. Everything was put in place. No crime, because in the olden law, the apartheid law, there is what they call capital punishment. We know what it is. Capital punishment was in the Constitution. If you commit crime, you will be, if it is a crime punishable by death, they will kill the person. So when President Mandela took over, he was afraid that this law might affect black South Africans, because most black South Africans always get involved into crime scene. Whether they did it or not, but they always get involved there. So he feared that and removed capital punishment, and crime rate escalated. I remember back in the days of de Klerk, I was there. If you will carry briefcase in the city of Johannesburg, Hebrew, you can literally walk from Hebrew to Berea, and nobody will touch you. At the middle of the night, nobody will touch, nothing. like you call 911. You will be talking on phone. They will ask you, where is your location? You can say, oh, I am at the corner Caroline and Fordham Street. Just the corner. You don't even mention no number. Say, I'm at Caroline and Fordham. That's where I am. By the time you know it, you see helicopter flying, hovering over your head. You see 10,111 vehicles all over. They call them flying squad. They will be everywhere. No crime. And you remember, during the time of apartheid, they have what it's called pass law. That at 6 o'clock, if you're a black person, before 6 p.m. you have to go to the locations, like black townships. You have to leave Johannesburg. So you always come to Johannesburg with visa. You wouldn't know the level of subjugation they place these people under. And some of them it's like this, that situation is their habitat. That's where they live. So if you are telling them there is something better than what you are seeing, they will not believe you. Until Mandela came and began to, remove all those stuff and began to, ease down some certain things, and the people were not prepared. And what happened next was escalation of crime, rape, murder, different kind of crime, homicide, that somebody can be shot as a result of just ordinary 3310 mobile phone. And they would blood everywhere. And if I have been telling South African government, I said, you can control this. You can. A lot of people are making mincemeat out of these criminalities. You can control it. You can create jobs for these people and engage them. But when they got to power, they forgot. That's why you see all these things happening. And I said to myself, let me move out of South Africa. And when I come back, I will invest heavily in South Africa and some certain projects that will create jobs there. I have South African teams working with me. We are here where I am, and they don't know. So when I showed up in Biafran agitation to help my people, I became a very powerful, heavy target that they are discussing in their forum that they will assassinate Rabbi, that rabbit. That is DOS forum. I have it. So if you are dealing with such people with such mindset, what do you think? Then all of a sudden our leaders and the case was abandoned. What we are hearing is leadership. Remove this person, dismiss this person, dismiss that person. Do you know? Let me submit to you all. Do you know that I received some horrifying text messages from some people that I even have respect for, saying, "Oh, why did you allow Dr. Nelly Ofebu to come to that luncheon? Because she was dismissed and she's not supposed to come. Because of that thing is null and void." I said, I left a voice clip to somebody, and that guy that sent that voice clip had issued 2019 or 20 early, and he brought a woman. I won't mention his name, but I have to say what happened. The person who said that, and I gave him a very harsh word. All these people that are so much against women leadership in IPOB have ugly relationship with their wives. This man, his wife kicked him out of the house. What happened? Because of anger, because he lacks control over his anger. When the wife was brought here, they were in Spain. Eventually, they brought the wife because he asked for it. So I'm going to use this guy as a reference. I'm not going to mention his name. Everything remained private, but I will mention what happened. Why this text message that I received. And the wife, was brought here. All of a sudden, when the wife started work, he began to suspect the wife of infidelity. I believe that was the reason the wife kicked him out. And he ran coming to me. After when he has messed up, even when they asked him questions, interrogated him, he put himself into more problem because they are not smart. And I was upset with him. I said, this is what you should have done. You shouldn't have done this. You should have done that. You should have just done this, and you are out of any problem. But now, I don't know how this thing will go, because he's a man that this mentality of African, I'm sorry to say it, he at the time, because I was very firm, he thought I would side him. I said, no, you are completely wrong. Even if you see her with any man, and so what? If she says that somebody else is better than you, just step aside and prove her wrong. And when she comes back, if you want to take her, you can take her. If you don't want to take her, you can say, listen, I have moved on. That is what a man is all about. To be a man is not to go and punch a woman. You must follow me. I started calling her names, bitch, sleeping around. This is, I heard China Sawo a few days ago on their broadcast saying, admitting that he called, because a caller called saying, oh, you call American women prostitutes. He said, I didn't say all women. I specifically made mention of one woman because she has dealt with so many men. Can you imagine? I hope I'm coming out clear.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
And what disgusts me so much is that so many women are listening to this, and they couldn't stand up and rebuke this ugly man. Is that what we want to hear in Biafran radio? Is that what we should be talking about on our so-called holy platform? The satanic powers polluted. Is that what we should be talking there? This man said that he admitted that he called a Biafran woman a prostitute and a drug taker and a drug dealer. Can you imagine? When Madam Bridget called you people Janjaweed, you are saying, oh, she has to apologize. Thunder Bogugwe, this man there.
He said,
sorry, but I will never retrieve this word. I have no respect for this kind of men. Telling her that a woman who left America, United States, and came to United Kingdom for just protest, that even the locals can do. Nigeria doesn't send their people. Nigeria will go and hire homeless people, pay them $50 or $100 to come and wear Nigerian clothes and flag and be on the street of New York. But we are not like that. She fled. She flew from US to United Kingdom for protest. Took the traffic and the congestion in London. You think London is sweet? I don't like London. I know that I hate the people there. I mean, the structure, the way it is structured. Pollution everywhere. The air is not clean. If you live in a very good place and finally move to London, definitely you will be hospitalized after 2 weeks. You have problem. So this is the woman that spent her money to do this, and somebody climbed up and started calling her prostitute, calling her a liar. My question is, where is the husband of Madam Bridget Okafor? If you call my wife a liar, one day I will blow your head off. Where is the husband? Sometimes people, that is why I don't keep so many people around me. Because how am I going to have a trigger? Press your trigger, but won't the person there? I can be kind, laughing, yes, but don't trigger me. And the moderator of the radio was busy helping him out. That you can see that there is spiritual chastisement going on here, because normal people wouldn't talk like this. In no given circumstance should a woman has slapped me. A woman during the time I was a bouncer in a club. There was a time I was a bouncer, bodyguard. What haven't I done? What haven't I done? Slapped me at the door. I step aside. I say, "Madam, are you okay?" She said to me, "Oh, I'm coming. You are still. Why are you controlling my ID?" So I apologize for getting that big slap. I said, "Madam, I'm sorry, but you should just control your temper. I am doing my job." She said, "Is that all you can say?" I said, "My darling, that's all I can say." And she was in the midst of women. So when they got in,
Good evening. What's this?
I control them, check at their ID if they are underage.
Okay, how are you doing, Kate?
No,
Azuka, mute.
please. Some of them look quite pretty young. And I was doing my job. Don't let underage get inside the club. So when I control, we have system, something, a computer standing, a big one. If you scan your ID, the thing will bring out every data they have, or whatever, all their data will show me everything. If they have committed crime elsewhere, or been rejected elsewhere, or banned in some clubs, it will appear there. It's a very big club here in UK where I was a bouncer back in the days. I was doing that job. So I called her by her name. I gave her the ID. I said, "Sorry for what happened. It is my duty to control you so that I don't let underage in there. It's against the law. I'm so sorry for getting you provoked in that case because I didn't say anything wrong to you." So when she went in with her friends, she finally came out and said to me, "Can I tighten her sandals, what she was wearing, and raise the leg up?" And I was on the camera. I had to tighten it. When I finished fixing her sandals, she stood up and gave me a hug.
Yeah.
She wouldn't let me go. She said, "I'm so sorry that the ex-boyfriend pissed her off." I said, I told her, I work with the police. I have a special number. If anything happens, I call them. I didn't call them. You don't call police for women. What blow will a woman give you that will kill you? That's what police will ask you. She slapped you, yes. Hey, you can swallow it. Because some of them used to slap police here, especially British women. Oh yeah, they slap police. And there is nothing you can do. You can't take her to court and say, she slapped me. And the judge will say, "Do you know how much it cost us to sit on this case? For just ordinary slap. Why don't you run away?" We always run away from them. But we say we want to make Biafra a wonderful place, a paradise. Go. Only mouth. Paradise is within you. You will exhibit paradise by your behavior. We will see the paradise. You come on air, you will spend heavy duty time insulting women, screaming at them, and making them to feel uncomfortable. So many of them within DOS ranking tender their resignation and just run off from there. Asking if you, I asked one, he said, "Oh, I was sick. That's why I couldn't continue." "What was your sickness?" "Malaria." "Is it a terminal illness?" "No." Why don't you tell them the truth that they were bullying you? You made mention of China Sanworu. You made mention of Tony Zurumike. That the greatest bully in that ranking. I have no problem with the structure our leader put in place. For some idiot talking, I have no problem with the structure. DOS department is fine. If you have the right people there, it's fine. The men that knows the right thing to do, godly men that fears God, men that are civilized, For you to honor a woman, you must be honorable by yourself. You cannot give what you don't have. It shows that they don't have it. If you ask them, they say, "Oh, it is freedom fighting." Go to ANC. They fought for freedom, but they were respecting and reverencing Winnie Mandela and so many other women of ANC that most people don't know about their names. They were honoring them. But they will use the ironical part of this is that these people will come and say, "Oh, Dr. Winnie Mandela was a good woman, a freedom fighter." They will praise other people, but they will not build their own. You see, Nigerian syndrome is working inside the mind of this man. That is Nigeria for you. Nigeria, we prefer something foreign. Nigeria will put something foreign ahead of their citizens. So tell me who is a Nigerian here by behavior. They will praise, they will mention other women, formidable freedom fighters. They will make, what is the name of that lady from Myanmar? Aung San Suu Kyi. They will mention the names. They will call other freedom fighters, mention their names. Okay. But what about your home? Where are your women? Madam Bridget Okafor is an icon. She's an icon. Mrs. Rita Eze, she's an icon. All of you there are icons. But this man will never, because of wickedness. I saw it earlier when they began to deal with our people. I said, should Biafra come into the hands of this man, most Biafrans will go to Nigeria and seek for political asylum. Men that there is what they call that in Igbo language. Yes,
Rabbi, do I come in a bit? Sorry. They say our people, they are complaining. Some of them say their data are running out. They just want to hear that about Mazi's case tomorrow. That they know you are trying to lay a foundation, and what you're saying is very important. But because of their data, they really want to hear what they will hear and go to sleep. I have peace.
I will tell them.
Okay, he's gonna talk to you. Yeah. Thank you.
It is. Thank you very much. I received that.
Yeah.
Our leader, we have done everything possible. We have invited. I know what I have done privately. I know we have reported this matter to, and they said to me, they are on the case. The problem with Nigeria is that they will write Nigeria letters. They will send, if you're in the diplomatic war, you don't know what they are doing. They will communicate to Nigeria diplomatically and said, we are noticing that there is instability in Nigeria. We are noticing that there is a kind of human rights violation in Nigeria. We are noticing that there are a lot of complaints coming out from Nigeria that the military of Nigeria is filled with terrorists. That terrorists are being allowed to come into Nigeria, wear Nigerian military uniform, and begin to kill people on the street. They know all these things. I sent messages to them and they responded. I have it. Okay. But they said they have given them the authorization wanting to let the man go. Nigeria received that wanting to let our leader go.
Okay.
They can't deny it, I know it. So let's see whether they will obey them tomorrow. Or they will say no, they can't. If we go there tomorrow, we should not be violent. We should behave ourselves and watch what is going to happen. If the Nigerian government refuses to do the needful, anything they receive from Biafran land, that is what they ask for. But our leader must be unconditionally released, or Nigeria will remain in the mud. Not not that Nigeria will be taken to the mud. Nigeria already is in the mud. And most people don't know. The people ruling this world are those that have the money that funds so many countries to form Nigeria. Nigeria is nothing when you come to global events. They know that they take oil there foolishly. They are giving them oil, yes. But when you come to global events, Nigeria is nothing in the ranking. In America right there, they are struggling to get funding for different departments that I am well informed that if they are not careful, many people will not get paid in America. Because of some certain things they are telling them to do. The new system is giving them warning on what to do, but the government in power is defiling it, trying to change the narrative. They said, we have the money. If you don't do this, we will keep everything like that until you crash. The debt will not, if you don't service it within the shortest period of time, it will affect you everything it will affect the whole world. That we are talking of the global event where you will be to be seeing everything going on around the world. And when you tell them, when you come and descend a bit lower altitude to tell your people, get prepared, look at what is going to happen. They say, nah, shut up, who are you? We are not a DOS member. Life doesn't end there. I respect them. Our leader put that office there, but I am saying what I'm saying. My sister, let me say this. Sometimes don't get carried away by comments. Anybody can come and recycle themselves and begin to pass comment because what I'm saying is biting them.
Yeah.
You have to be smart most of the time.
Yeah.
If you are running your show, you have to be in control of your show. Any day, like you are in your house, somebody is commanding you to do some certain things in your house. You are not in charge. What we are doing is to educate the minds of our people. Because if they say they don't want to hear about this, tell us about our leader coming out tomorrow. I'm not a telepathic, but I am telling you what I am telling you. Because I'm not. Let me say this. I am not a sexist. I don't believe in gender thing. There are some certain level where gender plays role. Yes, yeah. I understand basically. But women are emotional beings. So when you are there reading comment, oh please, somebody will recycle. Tell us about tomorrow. Forget about it. This thing we don't want to hear. You tell the person, listen carefully. Faith comes by hearing. You see, I have to obey you to talk about our leader.
It's just because of the person that said the data is running. I just felt for the person. He said he's from Biafran land.
My sister, pay attention. Please, let me tell you. This is why we get into this problem all the time. If somebody said his data is running, so are you going to shut down television studio?
No.
Now, our leader always tell them, go and ask your neighbor to listen, to use your neighbor's device to listen. Should in case, if our leader used to be 2-3 hours on air talking.
Yeah.
Don't you know that they used to write the same thing to our leader?
I know.
Okay. So if you don't build your defense system, defense mechanism, they will be piloting you around. One day, they will lead you to another dimension.
It's true. Go ahead.
So you should be in charge of your department.
Yeah.
And tell them what you want. If I come to your house, if you serve me food, I will eat what you give me. I cannot tell you now what is here with you.
Our people are so difficult. The most difficult people on earth, honestly.
It's in Kwabi Shaki.
Shaki.
My sister, let me say this. Before I came to Western world, I have to to be honest, I have not seen cucumber before. We don't eat cucumber most of the time in our dishes. Back in the days, we eat pounded yam, of egusi, of onugu, of salad. Okay, and we eat rice sometimes. Okay, most of us don't add all these vegetables there. We just eat it direct. Okay. Now, when I came to the Western world for the first time, and I saw something they called cucumber. I said, is this thing cucumber? They say yes. The guy said, yeah, a Moroccan man. And I said, the other one, he said pomegranate. I said, really? I know onions because we use it to cook. And the other one, I saw it. I said, what is that? He says garlic. I tasted garlic. I said, oh my God, this is disgusting. It's a very good thing, but the taste is not nice. Now, you know what came to my mind as a Bible student? I said, the children of Israel must have provoked Elohim seriously.
Of course. Of course.
Look at what these people, presented to Elohim. Said, this is what they are missing in Egypt. They said, we are not having cucumber here, not onions, not garlic, pomegranate, we miss it. Even while they have the manna in their mouth. The manna that we are having contains everything that you call nutritious food. Everything was in that manna. And even on top of it, they cry for quail. Say, give us quail. Why can't you rain meat? You are God. You are the most high. You're omnipotent. I don't see that potential in you now. Elohim is so kind and merciful. I would have destroyed them quickly. Sharp. He said he rained quail.
Yeah.
And the Bible recorded they were eating angels' food. That means angels eat. He couldn't. He brought down heaven on earth and told them to gather quail. Quail, I used to get quail here. There's a man that he's a Moroccan man. I eat anything halal. I don't eat anything they kill with electric shock. I eat meat that the blood will come out of it.
Yeah.
I buy my meat from Islamic shops. There are things they obey in the word of God that most Christians don't obey.
It's true.
They don't practice. Yes. That is where I get the man he used to supply quail to me. And these people, the word of God says that they were eating the quail and having it in their mouth. Say, hey, now this God, I think he has potential. Yes, he gave us meat now to eat. And the Bible recorded that while they were having that food, that meat in their mouth, the anger of the Lord arose against them and slew them there. That is what you see within our people in our camp now. You give them gift, they blackmail you, they complain. You fold your hands, they said you are a very wicked man.
It's true. You flying abroad, you don't know what we are suffering at home. That's exactly what.
Oh God! And they will tell you somebody. I don't want to say this. I think when was that? It was yesterday. I called somebody. I don't want to mention the name, but I will say what I did. Somebody it was on Sunday. Was making a sound. I said, what's going on? I'm not feeling well. I said, I can hear you. And I got scared. I said, what? Have you taken medicine? No. I have to go to hospital. And when you go, they will ask you. I sent heavy duty money to the person. Say, go and take care of yourself. And the other one is a female. That one was testing me constantly. Oh, send money. I am not feeling well. I need to. I said, I sent again. Say, go and take care of yourself. Now you're a good brother. Now you're a good uncle. I kept quiet. If you don't do it, you are a bad brother, you're a bad uncle, all these things you're talking on radio is not true. You're a terrorist. They will call you all sorts of names. Let me say this. I love these people, these men. I love them as human beings. I don't hate them. I hate what they are doing. This thing is nothing. What is taking slap? You can take slap and move on. Our duty is to get Biafra. And we are so close.
It's true.
We are so close, very, very close. Had it been that they listened when I told them, you put Monday seat at home and removed it. Can you put it back? Humble yourself and say to them, we are so sorry. We didn't know. And put it back. I told them. Abba called me. I told Abba direct. I have to mention name. Why don't you give it to them? What do you people gain? I didn't know the gravity of this, what they are planning. I didn't know.
Okay.
And eventually, see what the thing resulted to. Somebody said, the thing is like autopilot. Me, I said, again, now what is going on? And the Biafran, the people you are trying to say or to save are telling you, we want to sit at home. After all, what economy do we have? Do you see what happened on Sunday in a market square in Ihiala? Did you people see it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened? Do you know what happened? It wasn't, I have to be honest, it wasn't terrorist attack. It wasn't. It was just a Yoruba man who has a store there. I think because Sundays, most people don't go to market. They were all, most stores were locked up. And the Yoruba man was, I think he's a clothes designer. A designer, or you call them tailors. He's a tailor. So he was actually running genset, generator to power his system there. So when he's saying that the petrol was finishing, so he wanted to top petrol like the way you top water on top of your rice. So the generator was running. Now he opened the jerry can where the fuel was and was topping petrol into the generator. While the generator was running and the thing caught fire. And every store there are having generators and petrol standby in the stores. In most stores there. And the thing went like wildfire and everything leveled, and the man ran off. He ran away. The Yoruba man ran away. This is a first-hand information what happened there. And literally destroyed the effort of the wealth of the people there. And December is around the corner.
Yeah.
Then I started getting a lot of calls. Now, a woman said she will go and kill herself. That the child that she's been praying for gained admission, and she's the only one sponsoring that child. The husband is nowhere to be found. Now, since Chineke, he also said to go now. You have to hurry on. This is the reason why we need Biafra. And I must tell you, the Nkwobe market, I know, from a little stage, remains the way I saw it. When I saw the market square, it wasn't like strange in my eyes. Everything was like the same. These governors, Obiano came there. All these men, if you go to Ihiala, to be honest, let me say this, Ihiala has more than 20 billionaires there. I'm not talking billionaires in Naira, I'm talking of dollars. One person can build one powerful mall there and give them keys. But they wouldn't do it. They would rather go to Abuja and buy big plot of land, do it, and ask Alaji to come and do the opening ceremony and say to the Alaji, please introduce me to Asro. I am developing Nigeria.
Yeah.
But he left his own thing. I don't want to mention their names. Allen Onyema is from here. He's from Umbosi. From that market square, Umbosi people used to come to Nkwowe to buy something there. His village is Umbosi. Allen Onyema can do it. But did you see him there? You will only, when it comes to Nigerian government or kidnapping our leader, you see them talking. He will come on and take an announcement. We will build Nigeria. Nigeria will be a wonderful place. Blah, 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 blah. And look at it. They say charity begins at home. Where is the charity here? I feel the mindset of our people. Tell us our listing. They have given Nigeria a warning to let Mazin Nnamdi Kanu go.
Yeah.
Confirmed. Otherwise, they will never get financial assistance. That's what they told them. I know the letter that I sent. I know the response that I got. With every evidence, they said they have given them last warning to let him go. So let them not think that everything they're doing is hidden. Nobody knows what is happening. When the time comes, you people will see it. So you stop calling people that are working very hard for the struggle. Start calling you people. We stop calling them bad names. That's why I am telling us this, so that we can move forward and get our nation. We can't go and build Biafra with this level of enmity. Yes. If Amazi Shinasa was saying, if you have anything, talent or whatever you can do, come to us. Don't come to us in an arrogant manner. How many times did I tell them that? What he was calling was too late. Very too late. As leaders, you open your hand to welcome people. Don't feel threatened. Even if someone ever shows up and start talking arrogantly, there's a way you can brush him off. There is a way you can talk to Mazi Simon Eba. Simon Eba will abandon that thing. He thinks it's a project and follow you. After all, Jesus did it. Imagine Jesus, who was preaching around. He doesn't have office. No known office. He came from Nazareth, a place where criminals, bandits used to come from. Nothing good thing has ever come out of Nazareth. And he came to a seashore and asked fishermen to follow him. And they left their investment, their business, and followed someone. And he said to them, I will make you fishers of men. You know, this fish you are catching, you have to catch it, slice it, clean it, take it to the market. It may give you money, but not that high duty or heavy duty amount of money. You know what? I'm going to give you something in your mouth. When you speak, men of caliber, women of caliber, we get inside your net. And those women and men, we have money in their hands to give you. Remember, he demonstrated it. He told Peter when the tax collectors came, he said, go to the sea. He wanted to show Peter that he's still in charge. Don't use the net, use a hook. Cast your hook there. Put a bait, cast a hook. Any bait that gets in there, open his mouth, take the money and pay. That man has bank everywhere. It's the God that I serve. He has bank everywhere. He has human bank. He has fish bank. He has birds bank. He has banks in the river. That's bank in the sea. He has in the forest. He has banks there. Elohim, the God of prosperity, is what I'm trying to introduce to Biafrans and to this leadership to embrace this God and stop seeking for the horse coming from Egypt and eat heavenly food. That is what I came to tell them. Didn't it happen on the day of Pentecost that they were in upper room? They were hiding. He told them, wait, I will send a comforter to you. When the comforter comes, he will equip you. You can't do it all by yourself. If you go by yourself and you get confronted, you will abandon everything everything and run away. But I will send a spirit that will be in you, that will speak through you. When you open your mouth, no intelligent person can stand in front of you. I have power to overcome them. That is what I'm going to give you. On the day of Pentecost, Peter, they were there, and the spirit of Elohim, Holy Spirit, fell on them. They came out. My God. They came out and started speaking. And they started speaking in tongues. Many people were understanding them in their local dialects. Different nations. And when, by the time Peter could finish, it was recorded that 3,000 men fell inside his net. They gave their lives to the Lord. And these men gave their lives, and they began to give. That some people were selling properties and giving it to the kingdom. That is what most of you women are doing in America. You are giving without thinking. Because you had the voice of our leader, a good man. That's why I said, why should somebody think of stabbing this man? Why should somebody think of stabbing a good man? Somebody who gave us understanding, gave us light. The spirit of light dwells in him. The spirit of wisdom dwells in him. And you tell them, they say, maybe he's seeking to be recognized. You will never see me on any Facebook till our leader is released. And once everything is set, then I will show you people platform. So that you don't go and say, this rabbi want to take people and break away and start his own. Yeah. Among him, pray, no. Our leader said God would bring men and women of calibers, high-powered women and men. And those women and men are coming out. The old ones are saying, what do you think you are? We have been here for. It's not when you give our leader 1,000, he will give you a position. I heard him saying that. I said, where is this man from? So do you think our leader, you can bend his hand with money? Some of them recorded. I'm not saying what he didn't say. Maybe you people didn't hear them. Did you guys hear them talking? I hope I'm talking to somebody.
Did you hear? Because I didn't listen to the broadcast.
We listen to you after.
He was saying, oh, whenever you come, you think you have money. You give him 1,000, he will put you into. So anytime
I heard that.
She said she heard it, yeah.
I heard that.
Yes, that is why they never recognize some offices our leader appointed. They believe that those people got it through bribe, giving him money. Not at all. Not at all. This is how they are. And I listened to this man talking. He said, there are people who have been working. You don't hear their names. You don't hear their voices. They are there. He started mentioning names. And the name that this man was busy mentioning, those names. I'm sorry. I respect a woman there. I think she's an European woman. I know her. I've never spoken to her. She works with her own pace. She's a good woman. I don't know her. But she started mentioning some of the names. These names Mazi Abani was mentioning cannot do anything to Biafrans. Cannot. When you talk of struggle, let me tell us this. You don't confront a centurion like Nigeria. Nigeria has been existing for a century. Nigeria is a centurion. When you are confronting a centurion with empty hand, you are just literally committing suicide. They have money to bribe anything bribable. They can get the best lawyer, they can get the best lobbyists, and you don't have. And God wants to bring people that have that money to give you. You said no. What a state of mind. America, you guys are residing right now. When they were fighting the British, they had the same problem we are having today. The fighters were fighting, but the materials they were using was diminishing. And they don't have money. Because remember, British was in control of everything. So they met one Jewish gold diamond dealer. The diamond dealer said that Jewish man was already a millionaire and gave American fighters $1 million. Say, use it and get your material and fight on. That is the reason why you see the Star of David in American $100 bill or American dollar. You have dollar here, I have dollar here. I have dollar here. I have $100 bill here. I see American, I see the Star of David here. To remember what the Israeli man did to them. That is the bond between Israel and America. So the people that gave you money during the struggle, you have to cherish them. You may not like the way they are. You may not like the way they talk. You shouldn't feel intimidated. When you give to ANC will give you a special status. Did you say that Mandela's hand was twisted or Christianity was twisted? You gave them. Do you know the countries that gave them money during the time? But that's why Mandela went on interview in America. And they were asking him, you are a friend to Fidel Castro. You are a friend to Muammar Gaddafi. You are a friend to Mobutu Sese Seko. He said to Americans, let me tell you this, that your enemy, I shouldn't be enemy to your enemy. He told them that. He said, you go to YouTube, you see it's there. And people were clapping hands. Say, don't make it look like your enemy must be my enemy. Yes, you have issues with this man you mentioned, but they said, we will help you. Gaddafi gave him money to fight on. Fidel Castro gave him technology to fight on. The king of Morocco gave him money to fight on. People don't know. So which contact do we have? Only the potentially rich na Biafran land, I declare enemy. Or you have freedom fighting. Or why go put up where they go heavy duty money, bombard the movement. I see no what he horn at you. Ndi go to Fiakwa. To Fiakwa. What a stinking nation. What a stinking nation. Aputasin and Dibo Machiye, no Dibo Makadishan in here, not the whole of Africa. I'm a Miha in a Waya. Obadaya Kita. Now, the wise men. A place I get display wisdom. He attack the man, you attack them. Or any potential candidate that you see him springing up, he said he is looking for something. We have been here for 1,000 years. Go and sit down. You think you can intimidate me by those rhetorics? Nobody sent me. Elohim sent me. I will do what he asked me to do. When I finish doing this, we will go and develop Biafra. Ever I can down on a lot of people. And we have a bomb on a buy. I'm not going to appeal saving you about. I'm not going to about you. Then when they put mom, I follow you about. I'm not going to email. But I'm not going to one side. You got a big. Oh, yeah, be used to Chicano. You used to Chicano, or the law, who is in it. You know, if you go and open on the wicked, what the script to do there. No, got assassinate Rabbi. Before God a man, I told him on Sheba, weapon on in it, when I go get it. Everything will kill him. Each power, you feel that your power, you will exercise it over your people. You are not ashamed. And if we are saying, don't talk about it, talk about what you do. I told me one year, there is that thing. I told me, oh, yeah, very bad. The man, somebody said that why should we raise money? This person didn't know that they have shut down so many accounts, hijacked some accounts, and the account was drying up. So, and don't do it. They say, oh, people in diaspora, they were there. They didn't do the same people. And they are not insiders. Somebody will use the power of radio they gave us to do the needful. And they will use the radio to fight and destroy things. It's an Elohim again. They don't know who they are. None of my came out now national radio. And some people some women and way God so now about there, they follow her. Let me say this. In all the countries that I've been to, I remember when I went to see, do you know the most beautiful woman in Pakistan that was killed by terrorists, Benazir Bhutto, former Pakistani Prime Minister in Pakistan. I went to see Benazir Bhutto many years ago. Islamic country, but he was the prime minister there. And there was something this woman said one day. He said, when a woman, this thing you see is happening in Pakistan. Because of Islamism, a woman, they believe that a woman's education will end up in the kitchen. I say, we are the only Indonesian Nasia is the question and the follow believe we high in our. Now we are the most democratic people on the planet. We give honor to everybody. Our women, we honor them. Of when you go just 3 good months or 4 months. Katakata issue everywhere. And I see they can talk. And let me suggest this. For those that are very naive, a day later, sending in an apology. For the they will destroy more women. They will think it's working for them. I want to say it on air. If you write that letter of apology, they will think this thing is working for them because he's naive. They are expecting the husband of Bridget to come to take it on with this man. In about my wife, a liar. More can I who boys here? Money are not or to bell my say. Australia, UK, I've also been in Germany. Our UK, I can't tell you. Not there. In Kenya, within the shortest time in Kenya, through IPOB platform, a boy, a pathological liar, Chineka won the Oko.
He said,
be naive. Don't be naive. If you want to go to any combat, you have to fix your house in order. Women are the ministers of home affairs. When they can work in the house, oh my, can you get big? Also, now put the bills. The woman is the Lord, the homemaker, the peacemaker. If you touch her, you will never have peace in the house. That's how it is. They say that he got him here because he don't go wait. Now, what you value here? You put you in an Biafra. Okay.
It's not gonna work.
You work. Back in the days, no. Onyo Shima, Onyo Ketas, and Doshana, also no, Onyesuna, also of Bukobia. But back in the days, Onyo Mareu, Obreu, also. Everybody will be screaming, the mother and 18 pussy. Onya Papa Soka, Onya Papa Soka, the mother and Apotaka, Onya Kid, the one, you know, Anna, Onya Papa Soka, you might know Onyo Ichi, Onyo Okuko. Sometimes when they mask, often chasing him is intensifying. Obiapu, Okuko, my so, my screaming to you people, with all this nonsense and everything.
Yeah.
Of course.
Only see Putaya Tamuta. Can we say, all that in here, I can follow. conclude by saying this. I want Biafra to come because I see Moses could have remained as the prince of Egypt and will be enjoying. Okay, when the best wine. Okay, been at the best house. If Moses didn't put his mouth into the killings going on in Egypt, man is humanity to man. He will enjoy the pleasure of Egypt. But Moses said, no, I can't take it. His conscience was killing him. That is my situation, my position. I can say, I want to go and win him. I don't know about those. Egoroma ani na mba ọzọ gasị ọ bụkwa gị plot no hectares of land. Enwere m ike si goodbye to this thing. Mebe na ihe unu na-eme unu mesia. Mbezie nke na unu. I will sneak out and ask you, how much do you want me? Just a minute, let me get a sip of water, please.
Okay.
Thank you. I can come out and say, okay, since our leader said, if you didn't put anything once you're landing at the airport, tell us what you have done. Show us what you have done. If you haven't done anything, say, okay, keep me bill, tell me what I should pay. They can look at you and say, okay, I got $5,000 or $10,000. No, you need a calculation, you need a email. You want $10,000? Yeah, but Barbaro working at Biafra. Probably $10,000 with $10 million in account here. $10,000 with $10 or $20 million in account. So can you get it? You think you remove anything from him? You didn't remove anything from him. He just gave you a token. But some people came. And when some people, let me say this. I have a friend who told me, nah, Mbari and Diana Barigadi go too much. Happen there. Kebu Puha. The guy there, I'm saying, on something on radio. Say, Mbari and Diana Barigadi go too much. Oburunibu, somebody with a wicked mind, he got assassinated this man. Hamadi. And see, one day I told me, Tika de Adikan will not be it. Look, not only that, when was that? I have to say this now. 2 months ago, I'm not giving a what my number. How the mother sat up. Who had DPS? Yes, how the DPS? Where's in a more action they we went? Nangarana, some dear man, dear recognize here. What happened there? Hanondo, I can put them, they can come and talk. Hanondo. Now, when the more action describe what the more animal fear sometimes. Oh, your money and I go. Money and I go. Nah, see, I'm brilliant. Oh, no, I see, you like a future. I'm brilliant. I mean, you might go like UFO. I'm partly here, I'm partly over there. These DPS, I don't know them, they got my number and said, wow, describe what the more. Sometimes I'm a few not gathering no them ever. I'm a footstep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a good person for the giant people sword, golden sword. That is exactly what that man told me. So now, see the ICMOC, I have to go in there. Now I got shot them. The well sees 1 minute. He said, really, I said, yes. I said, no, I can't see him. Now, I need Biafran, they can name me and name Melon. He said, they will. Then you go. I didn't give them money. So people will not say, I think you must have bought them with money. How many now will be so? Over today, I sent a message to South African government to warn that guy. Look at, we have IPOB family in South Africa. Look, go and read the letter. Our leader Mazen the Ghana said, writing like chickens. Okoko he couldn't manifest his age. I went to Wikipedia to find out whom that guy is. He couldn't show his age. His data, they couldn't show it. The Wikipedia said he should be between 40 to 49. I did it with 49. Minus 27 from 49. How old was this guy during apartheid? I'm talking of from 1994 to this date, 27 years. Minus 27 years from this age, you find out how old he was when Mandela was inaugurated as the first president of South Africa, black president of South Africa. So if you take it down, 76, so when the riot, how old was he? He was a child. He doesn't know anything. He was talking. I told him to shut up. I told that man to shut his bloody mouth up. I told him that. You think I'm scared? I'm going to fly to Johannesburg. He was busy insulting Honorable Julius Malema. He's insulting ANC government. It's not you. I know he was sponsored by whites to do that. That's what they do. Kill foreigners. And they're killing their fellow black people. People from Zambia, people from Zimbabwe, people from Botswana, people from Namibia, people from Angola, people from Congo, Democratic Republic of Congo. They're killing them. And when you tell them what you are doing is wrong, they say, hey, Bena, what is your problem? And that's why I said, why didn't IPOB family in South Africa come together, form a very strong, formidable force in South Africa? This nonsense will stop. But they can't do it because they're scared. I mean, I said, oh, we are illegal, we don't have legality, we don't have firearm. But when you have a firearm long ago, HM license, Anamaba, Yana, Bodom Panabadia. He crossed on my carpet with one thing. But Hana had from Hana Bamba. But the small boy in South Africa now Kutu Hana later somebody he was in a car addressing threatening people, not in any office. He's not occupying any political office there. He never won any municipality there. He threatened somebody in a car. You wrote him a letter. Hey, we asked Biafran, if you give us this thing, we will go back. My God, what a disgrace. This is what they're doing. But the OS have fly here to Johannesburg. Kaja meet here. Kaja put me who they woke. Hapata Hana Bamba. Oh, because I'm not feeble. I feel no Igbo ka we okwu onweghi ihe ọ ga-eme. What does he think he is? Aga m meet unu na arena ana m eche unu niile. Chena if I shall say let us reconcile. I'm with a Truth and Reconciliation Commission. They have this in South Africa. After everything, they have Truth and Reconciliation Commission. You have to say the truth before reconciliation will start. You don't say the truth, you want to reconcile in Abuja.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You hit it.
Yeah, they expected you to speak what they're expecting, and the spirit kept leading you to where the spirit wants you to go. Even when I tried to stop you, I found out that this is the way it's supposed to be today, and there must be a reason for the teaching and the lecture you gave us today. So, Rabbi, thank you so much. I don't know what.
Let me add this. I don't want to interfere with what is put in place there.
Okay.
I don't want to give Nigeria a clue.
Okay. Biafrans.
I wouldn't want to.
Okay. Biafrans. Thank you.
If I start
Thank you, Rabbi Charles.
Right now, I will mess up things.
Of course.
So
Yes. Exactly.
Thank you so much. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You
We appreciate you.
heard him. Rabbi Charles is a wise man, and before coming to this platform today, he knew exactly what he wanted to do, and he has already planned it out, and that is the way it's supposed to be. And it's always good to say the truth. People want us to sweep it under the carpet, and let's move on as if nothing happened. It's not. No. Until you clear that part, nothing is going to happen. A lot is going on. I challenge somebody that came to talk to me today. I said, you want me to make peace, but you see these men, what they are saying, how they are abusing women through that platform, and you think we don't have husbands that have decided not to take it anymore. They are not going to take it any longer, So instead of you to go to that place and be asking them for peace, and you feel you can come and be telling me to forget, you want to make peace, I don't understand you. So Rabbi, thank you for coming up to speak to us, and also trying to make us encourage us more to do what we are doing, because we're not going to back down. We're not going to be intimidated by anybody. Yeah.
Let me add, Mother, let me add something to you.
Okay.
Remember when you are fighting, remember Winnie Madikizela Mandela.
Okay.
She was even accused of sleeping with a little boy.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard it.
Accused her.
I heard
it wasn't true. There's a doctor that is living in my home. I don't want to go to detail. When she was alive, there was a time she used to visit my home, and she went to where was that again? Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast for holiday, and she got bitten by a mosquito. So she came. She's a very good friend too, because back in the days they called most of the people that came from that contraption Nigerians. She was a very good friend to Nigerian people. She loves Ndi Igbo. Winnie Madikizela Mandela loves Igbo people. I can tell you, the guy came to examine what was it was malaria, because she was bitten by mosquito, and there in South Africa they don't have such. So the doctor came to examine her, and they said, when the guy opened the door, came to the lounge, he saw a very tall lady sitting down there. The guy got scared. He ran off. He said, just find out what is wrong with that. See, this beautiful soul, some people, even with the lying white government, accused her of sleeping with an underage. It's not true. These are the things they will say to destroy you, to make you, to deter you from fighting. It's not true. And she's not like that. She wasn't like that. Not true. So this thing will come. Don't fall for it. Don't let it depress you or make you feel, I don't want to come out anymore, because they will call me
No. It's not going to happen. Rabbi, I ran into one of our sisters lamenting. I don't really know her. I see her. She speak. She normally make videos, and people are telling her to take it easy. She said, "You're telling me to take it easy. You see them peddling lies against women, against me. When these people, you know how people behave. Even simple home video, you will act. And if you acted that part very well, maybe a wicked part, they see you, they want to mob you. Now people will see us and say, these women are saboteurs and they want to kill us, they want to harm us. I see the way, I think they know what they're doing. They really want to bring people to rise up against us, and they start doing some certain evil, carry it out on people. I don't know why people are wicked. So, and it's very important you say what you said today. If people might not like it, very, very important. Thank you so much. We appreciate you a lot. Umuadas, Rabbi is here, and I think he will take some questions before I open the line for other people. And starting from you, I will go with you, Umuadas, Honorable Azoka. I know that your time is not always enough for us here.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I don't know what to say, but Rabbi, I didn't know you're full of wisdom and intelligence this way. This is the first time I've been able to sit down and listen to you. I've been hearing of your intelligence, I've been hearing of your wisdom, and I've been hearing of your credibility. But today you poured it out. Thank you so much. You are one in a million. Biafrans, you've heard it. this is not business as usual. Because when I come here and tell you that this forum is for the women of integrity, the women who will tell you nothing but the truth, I really, really mean it. And I must have to go. I must have to tell you that I'm so enlightened this afternoon because I'm so happy that all these things came out from a man, not a woman. And again, I read what happened, concerning the issue of Onyedu's case and then what is going to happen tomorrow. I read the amended charges that they brought forward. And they said that one of the reasons where he was illegally abducted or one of the reasons he was charged is because he called the president an idiot. That was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen, I've ever had in my life. And I've watched Onyendu all the time. He has been speaking, he has said a lot of things, concerning this Janjaweed government. And all they knew, all they gathered was to put out that kind of frivolous charges against him. That is the most laughable thing I've ever seen in my whole life. And they forgot that this man again laid a very weighty allegation that this President Buhari, the Janjaweed president now, is dead. They never included it.
The imposter.
And I wonder what they were thinking. Let me tell you, those charges are not complete. And we have to fight for it because they have to go and amend it and bring it together, make a complete statement, because that idiot does not, it's not showing anything. So if they want to start this case, they have to go back and then sit down very well and think what they're coming up with. I want to let them know that this man, Mazi, our leader, our excellency, Nnamdi Kanu, did nothing wrong. So they should go back again and start thinking of something else. They came the first time, oh, okay, we're going to arraign him the next month. They came, nothing. They didn't bring him to the court. Now, they brought 11 charges the first time. And after some couple of days, they amended it to 3 charges. Now they came up with another 3 charges. And then they now came up with the most stupid, most frivolous charge I've ever seen in my lifetime. He called the president idiots. Even in United States here, somebody, our president have been called all manner and all sorts of names, and he never reacted to it. They should go back and sit down and start thinking of what else to come up with. And they should include that Buhari is dead. Buhari is dead. That Nnamdi Kanu accused them of, you know what? He has laid it on the table. He said, if he cannot prove that guy is dead, and the guy that is in the seat now is an imposter, that he will leave the struggle for Biafra. He bettered it. So what are they still scheming around, trying to find something? They don't have anything against him. They don't have anything against him. And that is why we are demanding that they should release him and release him unconditionally. And let me now tell them, they don't have any case. They don't have anything to show. So it is on the 21st. Tomorrow is 21st. And we're making it clear to them to release him. And we want to send a warning to all the kings, all the chiefs, all the political elites, so-called, all the politicians in the Biafra land to get their acts together. I've said this several times. because this is not business as usual. We are not making a threat. We are not making a threat, but we are giving you advice to move as fast as anything, to make sure to move as fast as a bird so that you be able to get yourself together. Go and release our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, because he did nothing wrong. Release him because he did nothing wrong. If you know how you guys have been holding him, because I know the people that are holding him are all our political elites, not even the Northerners, not even the Fulanis.
Of course.
You are the one holding them, holding him. So if you do not release him, that Biafra land will not contain all of us. You have to go back. You have to start going to Abuja. Prepare yourself, and then start going to Abuja. And for the election, it is not going to hold. They have found a stooge like Anduba. They have started preparing him. I heard he went to Islamic Bank and borrowed some money. What are we still thinking about? Do you guys want what is happening in Imo State now to happen in Anambra? And let me tell you, if Anambra is overtaken by this Janjaweed, forget Biafra. And that is why I'm appealing to every one of us. Please do not give your power to these people anymore. They are all done. They are all thieves and rogues. They don't have anything to offer us. They can't give us good infrastructures. They can't give us good education. They can't give us employment. They can't give us anything. And we are not ready to match with even the Janjaweed government anymore, because we are different in our value system. We are different in our belief system. We are different in our ideology. We are different in everything, culture. So there is no need of merging us anymore. And that is why we want Biafra. So every of you, please, if they like, let them give you car. If you like, let them give you money. Do not go and give your power. Your power is your vote. Do not go. He has borrowed that money. And when he comes, he is gonna build the best mosque ever in Anambra State.
Yeah.
And when he builds that mosque, all the pastors, I tell you again, start preaching to your people not to give anybody your votes. Do not encourage them not to do that, because that's your church. All your churches will be wiped away. If you think you're keeping quiet, if you think you don't have anything to offer anymore, if you think that the only interest you have in this world is to collect tithes and go home, buy the best jets, buy the best house, build mansions, go abroad and invest that money, I tell you, time will come, you won't have anybody that will give you that money. So the earlier you start getting, the earlier you start getting yourself, your acts together. The pastors, I'm talking to you, the fathers, the reverend fathers, these people are gonna Fulanize us using Anduba as a stooge in Anambra State. Therefore, I preach to all of you, please do not go and vote. Do not go and vote. Get it into your brain. They have come again. They have borrowed money from the Islamic State to Fulanize the whole Biafra land. Do not give your vote. Sit at home. Onye 12 vote on Abuja Hausa. Onye 12 vote on Abuja Hausa. We can't do that anymore. Enough is enough. And for the DOS, it's all about power grabbing. It's all about arrogancy. It's all about pride. It's all about bullying. But I tell you, all these things you're doing, we are getting it. But let me tell you, I want to send a warning to you. The women you're seeing here are women of integrity. The women are seeing here are the most beautiful you can ever think at heart. The women are seeing here are the woman of everything that you think that is good. So don't stay in that DOS as I issuing command and then barraging, insulting, making derogatory remarks about them. Because none of us you can stand. And I've told you guys before, I want to give you my husband's number. I repeat this the third time, to go and learn how to treat a woman. So if you think you can use your pulpit, the sanctuary that Onyendu created, to start causing harm and start barraging women, that will not fly, because you can never stop any of us. We have caged you because you'll be using our money to do all manners of things, especially China Sanworu. China Sanworu will want to tell you, enough is enough. China Sanworu and his cohort. China Sanworu have been killing our people. China Sanworu have siphoned all the money that was given to him to give to ESN. And now the women have risen and they stopped him from not using our money anymore anyhow. He has been using it to buy properties here and there. He has been using it to do all his, family business. And we said, no, our children are dying in the bush. Everything was going wrong. And the women now stood up and said, no, we have to cage you. And we've caged you already. Now that he doesn't know how the money is going, he started ranting, started calling all manners of names. Now, Radio Biafra, that is supposed to be our Washington center, are now turned bully center. Shame unto you, all of you in the DOS. Shame on you. If you see good thing, you say about it. If you see bad thing, call it a name. Shame unto you, because we cannot quit and we cannot surrender. You can make all the remarks you want. You can threaten anybody you want to threaten, but that cannot stop us. If you want to do that, we've been chasing around trying to make Biafran land a better place. All you're thinking is about to get your myopic mind, your idiotic and stupid way of life to get it into Biafra. Let me tell you, Biafra is a clean slate. Biafra is a clean slate and you cannot dent it. Okay? So if you think that you cannot talk to women anyhow, I tell you, you are wasting your whole time, because we are not going to allow this kind of thing in Biafran land. Women will be given the same rights as any other person. Women will be treated as eggs. Okay? Women will be treated with respect. Women will be given every right that they're supposed to have. Because without a woman, this world cannot even exist. Let me tell you. You call women names. That is how you insult your children. That is how you insult your mother. That is how you insult your sisters. So we know who you are. So stop insulting women of America. We are doing the right thing for Biafrans. And Biafrans need accountability. You are still talking that we cage you from going to the bank or using the money to do whatever you want. We are coming after your salary very soon. Because by the time you cage your salary, you wouldn't even have. I will tell you that freedom fighting is not about making money. We have paid our dues here. We have given everything we have. We have borrowed money to make sure that this struggle goes. You, the only thing you think about now is staying in that pulpit that Onyendu created. Barraging women, raining all manners of insults to women. We shall see by the time we get to Biafra land. That's all I'm telling you. But with this attitude, it's not going to be tolerated. Whether a woman is married or a woman is not married, it's none of your business. Whether a woman left the husband's place, it is not your business. Okay? Well, China Sanworu, shame on you. China Sanworu, Chike Dozie, shame on you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Wanda. Thank you so much. At times it can get to someone's head. Thank you so much. The funny thing is that the Fulani Janjaweed are sitting down relaxing and watching our people killing each other, backbiting each other, stabbing each other, and they're waiting. When we are done, they will come and occupy the land. That's exactly what's going on. They're not even doing the dirty job. They're just watching, folding their hands.
Oh yes.
Yeah, Rabbi, you heard Honorable Azoka. It says,
yes. I don't know if you have I don't know. Do you know a musician called the Blind Joe in America?
Blind Joe.
Blind Joe, you know him?
Yes. Blind Joe. Yes.
I think I've heard
He's a
that
blind
name.
man that sing that
Yes.
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 Thank you.
Have you heard the song?
Yes.
Once.
I understand what you're saying.
I wanted to play it so that you can get encouraged.
We are encouraged. We are.
Very good.
Rabbi, maybe you can post it for us
I
because
suppose it's
Yeah.
of us, so we can now play it
very
in
soon
our
now,
platform. Yeah.
Chinwe will become tight with her time. I'm
Children will
watching
feel
the time.
sleepy. Children
I'm watching the time
children
because
will be
when
feeling
I
sleepy.
still have to talk.
Okay, let me. Okay, Rwanda Rosemary, I know that you really want to speak, and our people are already calling. We will also give them time to talk.
Yeah, uh, my people, I greet you all, my people, because today we started with Rabbi Charles, and we didn't even have time to say hello, 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 my people. We are here. So, first of all, Rabbi, I have to say a very big thanks to you for
Thank you too.
all the ways of encouragement, all the ways of motivation, and the information that you provided to us today. And in your own wisdom, you know, if when we came, we were hoping that you will tell us how to bang, 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 and hit the people on the neck and do this and do that. But God, in His infinite wisdom, have directed you through a different channel. And then I appreciate you. You did a wonderful job in that. Having said that, because I had something that was bothering my mind, um, a lot of things you said. There was a time I was thinking when you told us that when we get there tomorrow, we should be civil, we should stay still, we should do everything as we usually do. We are mannered people, we are people that value life and value our fellow human beings, and we are the people, the race that God has made in His own special image and bring that He has given us the kingdom that we every nation is praying for that kingdom to come on earth, which is the rising sun, Biafra. So, having said that, I was hoping to ask you because some of our people that went to give their solidarity with Mazi onye ndu anyị onye isi anyị Nnamdi Kanu in the last uh, July, this July, that's 2021, when he was supposed to come to the when they're supposed to present him to the court and they did not. Our brothers and sisters that went to show solidarity with him, I heard our able attorney, barrister, um, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, in his broadcast this morning, at least 23 to 25 of them are still missing, and nobody is talking about them or what has happened to these people. And then also, I have another question that is pertinent to my soul. That yesterday I saw a clip that made me shiver, a clip that made me, sleepless nights and gave me a cold, cold feet. I couldn't move until I snapped out of it. That our people in Angola are being dragged, stoned, and massacred. So we are being massacred in Nigeria. We are being massacred in Angola. We are being massacred all over African countries where our people dwell because they were chased out. We are all in diaspora because home is not a good place due to what the Nigerian federal government has turned home to be. So I was hoping that maybe we could get some idea of things that will happen in that way. And then I heard our barrister say this morning that there is no excuse whatsoever for the Nigerian government and their barristers and the team of judges not to bring our supreme leader to the court tomorrow because we are all waiting. We want him to be there tomorrow. because we are not gonna take it anymore. We are not gonna take it anymore. Is he alive? Is he dead? Is he enjoying? Is he not enjoying? Is he being tortured? Did they cut off his leg? Did they cut off his hand? Did they cut off his eyes? We want to see him. We want to see how he look like tomorrow. We want him. And this morning, I got a call from somebody telling me that our majority of our people have been deleted at home in Osu, Olu, Ebema, and Uguta local government area. So we had that.
Also,
and I'm telling the people that
also Dimba is at work.
Yeah, if Ozodimba is at work, all the Igwes in those areas, if they delete people, let the house of the Igwes burn. Let the house of the Igwes. The political people that are in those areas, their homes supposed to be burning by now. They don't go and kill innocent people. And then we say, oh, Ozodimba is on the throne. Ozodimba is this. Ozodimba, is he a ghost? We can't be letting our people be slaughtered, and we are talking and we are pushing and we are doing everything and looking for the left, looking for the right, looking for everywhere. Our people are dying every day, being slaughtered. And still, the DOSs have the mouth to talk to us. Looking back this morning, I hope they have seen Attorney Bruce Fenn in Nigeria. It's the handiwork of the women in the United States. What are these DOSs doing for us? And why are they castigating us? They want us to shrink. They want to hand us over just because they plotted and made a coup and took over office from Oyendu and sold him out. Therefore, they think that when they do that, everything will quench. It's our freedom that we are talking about. It's the freedom of our people that we are talking about. Who does not like freedom? Here in the United States, I live good. I don't even have Nigerian passport. Since 2006, I never traveled home with Nigerian passport. I don't even have it. I never renewed it the first time I left home. So what is happening? We need our people at home to be free, to enjoy that the same way we are enjoying here. Look at me here. Since I came to America, the light has never stopped for 1 day, for 1 minute. If somebody has to take your light, they have to give you at least 1 week notice that they are coming to fix something. And in that 1 week, before they come the next day, they give you 24 hours notice that they are coming to fix something. Same thing with the water pipe. Water never shut. Same thing with the road. Before they can fix the road, they have to put at least 3 months notice and poster it somewhere that from this time to this time, the road will be fixed. Why can't my people enjoy the same freedom? We have all it takes. We have the natural resources. We have the human resources. We have the natural gas, oil, gold. We have the coal. Enugu is a coal city. What is going on? We want to know what is going to happen. Well, no, you may not say anything because of your position, but I'm telling you, these are the things that I was hoping to discuss today. And to my people, stand your ground. Very, very well. Fence yourself. Do not let them penetrate. I know we don't have anything, but the God of Biafra will fight for us.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi. I don't know if you have anything to say. The two of them have spoken before.
Yes, let me add this to what they just said. You know, I know that our people are getting attacked here and there in different countries of the world. You know, the word of God said that God Elohim is beautiful in all situations. And he said all things work together for good to those that love God. If as we have shown that we love God and we are craving and asking for our nation to be restored, and the more we ask, the more we get attacked. Look at what happened in Egypt when Moses showed up to demand for the freedom of his people. The attack intensified, the killing began. At a time, the people told Moses, before you came, we were at peace with these people. But now that you have shown up, we are getting killed here and there. Excuse me, our labor, they have increased it. Now, before they used to go and get us something to build bricks, but now they told us to go and fetch those things and deliver the same water. What kind of punishment is that? This is exactly, it happened at that time, and it is happening now. My sisters, my brothers, those listening to us, if you are a believer of the word, what happened in the word of God in the Bible, you can see it happening now. Look at Angola. I know I've been to Angola. There is nothing, they have crude oil, yes. They fought for it, they killed them too. Angola is now the most sought after country to go and invest. That's why each time the political powers are fighting each other, they will now channel the attention to foreigners. They will say foreigners are on your way. And these are the countries back in the days, Biafrans, because they used to call us Nigeria. We were helping them, contributing money to help Angola. South Africa I was there when apartheid was going on. And we were fighting them. So my sister, let me tell you, and anyone listening, we have planned. I told South African government, those people that you see there are Biafrans. Those are the people that fought and donated their little money to sustain the struggle back in the days. So leave them alone. We are coming to take them. Give them permit to live and to work, to do whatever they want to do over there. But just for the time being, I don't want to discuss or disclose on certain things, but we have a project we are doing. We cannot say those things. Okay. Africa will be built. Biafra will be built. Biafra is in the top agenda of the program.
Yes.
Biafra we are looking at. We are asking to get today will be built. These nations you see, let me say, there's a music I was asking, have you heard of it? This music was sung by a blind man in America. He said that he will not comply to take vaccination, this vaccine. So they made the song. And in that song, they were telling the president off. Now, remember, Emmanuel Macron was slapped by a French citizen or other person.
Yeah.
The guy gave Emmanuel Macron a big slap. Oh God. I'm thinking, forget the charges they label on our leader. You remember that proverb our leader used to say, it's just if I got one maloma, I say I got So let's watch and see the drama. Where all the departments of the world have done what they should do to Nigeria. If Nigeria want to survive,
okay,
let them release our leader. If Nigeria want to get destroyed very quickly, let them do contrary. I'm telling us here, there are things that I know. There are things that I participated as well. And they gave response back. Nigeria is not bigger than US. Nigeria is not bigger than Ukraine. But those people are at the top of hem of affairs in US and in UK. So who is Nigeria? What is Nigeria to stand before them? They will just switch off everything for them. They will just die there. Who are the people buying the crude oil? Who are the people buying the gas? So let them keep on doing it. Like, the greatest war you can fight is internal war. It's not just in America. The greatest war you guys we encounter there is internal crisis.
Yeah.
It's not external. External can be taken care of very well. So Nigeria, if Nigeria want to die very fast, let them keep our leader. Let them come and play that game. They have already told them to release him and let him go. To them, to these people that we're talking about, Africa is not what they always look down on Africa. Africa is not issue for them. There are bigger pictures they are looking at, bigger threats they are looking at. So Africa has never been, unless for some certain things like now, they have gotten the picture and they must let our leader go. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Yeah, and they will. Thank you so much, Rabbi.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Before I allow Lolo to speak, our people are panicking, and we've been talking about our young guys not exposing themselves tomorrow, considering the outcome of this thing tomorrow. They've already mounted their armored cars, they've mounted their helicopters, they tried to exhibit it today to put fear in our people. And they might just want to use the opportunity to try to kill people by not bringing mercy or by doing something that will make our people, to trigger our people to start, we are so emotional, we start acting. I don't know how you can talk to our people down home, especially our youth, so they don't go and die, because like what you said here, they've ordered Nigeria to release mercy. So if they don't do it, then the people that have ordered them to release mercy then has this thing, has to take it up from there. Please talk to our youth.
Yes, thank you very much. Was it last night when Chinas Amoru was saying, or 2 nights ago when he was saying something, he said, it is the time to do the greatest battle, this and that. Anything, let me say this into...
Let him come back and do it now. Yeah.
I'm gone now, but I want you.
Let him come back. Can't be in abroad and be sending these children to go and die.
Yes, I'm gone now. That they will do it if they don't. I'm not going to go against what he's saying, but let me put it this way. Anytime the Biafrans have spoon in their hands to the zoo, it is AK-47. This thing you see armored vehicle is to show you how scared they are towards us. These people, anyone that knows them, as I do know them, will confirm what I'm telling you. They believe, these people believe that we can disappear and appear.
Yeah.
so when you mention IPOB Biafra, they said all armored vehicles will be on the street just to that is deterrent to deter people. You understand? And they're doing it as a result of fear of the unknown. They have told them many times that these people have stockpiled nuclear weapons. They have this, they have that. All these things are the things they are afraid of. And supposing if anything happens here, and our people are very, like our legal counsel, barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor said, we always tell our people at Monisha, people say, behave very wisely, come and show solidarity, don't confront them, just be, and we don't confront them. The zoo will always do that thing that makes them to be zoo.
Yeah.
You understand? We are not afraid of them. They can get armored vehicle, get fighter jets. Only where Biafra is, that's where you see them doing all this nonsense. They can't fight Boko Haram. If the Boko guys want to take them, they will take them out. So we shouldn't be afraid of all these things. When we see it doesn't work anymore. It's an old tactics. I told me something, but
okay.
Let me say this. Our people will go there tomorrow, show solidarity, and there will be no friction whatsoever, because that's what they want to trigger. They are is who want to trigger that. There is nobody coming there to disrupt the court activities. Not at all. Not when our legal counsel is there. He's a great man, if I use your phone. So, and his team. And coupled with the fact that international, powers are into this thing now. They are looking at it. I can confirm it beyond all reasonable doubt, yes. So I'm not going to tell them and say anything because I've already done my part. They said we are aware of it. We're there.
Okay.
Now, so let me see what is you we do. If their father, United Kingdom, I haven't told them to let the man go. I've told them to let the man go. And many powers told them, what are you doing with that man? Let him go. And I place on demand to give us our nation. And they will do it.
Yes,
people who can rant. If they ask me at the appropriate time, I will show the evidence to anybody, to our leader even. So let people not be afraid of anything. Let's see what they're going to do tomorrow, whether they will obey or not.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rabbi. Thank you. And Lolo Didamaka, over to you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Rabbi, from here, and thank you for your input. My great Biafrans and my brothers and sisters, I bring you peace and love from Sunshine State. As well, I know your sister, Ndidamaka. I'm back again. This platform where we tell it the way it is and speak the truth to the living. Onye ndusi chukwu nazie yozi adeze omowa. In this platform, we don't decide what we say, we question and we speak. And I am so grateful to God that what we speak is yielding some dividends because people are listening. Today I've been a little bit quiet and calm because I am having a kind of sober reflections, and I chose today to make it about a reflection on who is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I just thought of it today. I say I am going to speak about this great man of our time. But before I do that, Rabbi, I'm going to say thank you, because they said in any land where there is no wisdom, where there is no wisdom, they perish.
Yeah, where there are no wise men, the people perish.
Exactly. So thank you for stepping into this shoe. At least they said it even in Sodom and Gomorrah, if we can find one righteous person. So thank God that Biafrans still have one vocal voice that can step up in times of adversity. And history will remember you. Thank you very much. So today, my people, I want us to talk about Nnamdi Kanu, the great man of our time, the eye-opener of the Biafrans, the Moses of our time, the Aaron of our time, the Joshua of our time, the bold and the handsome, the thundering voice, I miss him a lot. The man that has removed the fear of death and the cowardice from the eyes of Biafrans. The man they could not silence, the man they could not intimidate, the man they could not kill. A special breed prepared from heaven to come and accomplish earth. That is our leader. He is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man that has made supreme ultimate sacrifice for his people, and he's still counting. That is the man that has risen the consciousness of Biafran Umuadas, and we now know that we got to link each other all over the world. That is the man that has made us one big dot in a circle that moves the world. The man that has made the difference to Fuji One. The man that has made the mighty dot, has made the world uncomfortable. That's Nnamdi Kanu. Since after the Civil War, our supreme leader of the blessed memory, our leader, supreme leader, Mazi Ojukwu, was the only courageous man that has ever, you know, stood side by side with his people. Since after his death, and nobody, it looks like the Igbos now, the Biafrans now walk around like conquered people. And God just brought this young man who was not even born or who could be a baby during the Civil War to come and tell his chosen ones that we're not conquered yet. And tomorrow, this young man is going to be arraigned by his enemy, just like the Jesus Christ of Nazareth, among his people, being led like a lamb for slaughter. An innocent man with microphone, telling the people, treat my people fairly. Give my brothers and sisters who have graduated, give them jobs. Give my people good road, give them electricity. Treat me the way you treat every other person. Let what my God-given talents and the wealth that come from my land reflect the life we live. This man had no weapon, had no gun. He had his microphone, speaking the truth, telling the world, I'm going to destroy the zoo with truth. And we are seeing it unfolding. This man, for whatever reason, was captured, kidnapped, and extraordinarily renditioned to a nation that has no rule of law, a nation that behaves like, people caged like wild animals in the zoo. This so-called zoo country behavior, people that had no proper genetic coding. Let me use that word. They are going to arraign him tomorrow. And we want to let the world know that this man is the leader of over 70 million people. We love him. We are with him. He is speaking our mind. And we're going to die or live with him. We are over 70 million. Most nations of the world are not up to that population. All he says, okay, let's give my people, please give my people good living. And they said no. All this while he was like, treat my people the way you treat others. They said no. He didn't start advocating for separation from the beginning. He clamored for good living. Give them restore seaports that they close everywhere. Give us airports. Build industries that can accommodate our graduates. Give us power supply. Build good roads and hospitals. Simple things that cannot kill anybody, kills everybody in Nigeria. That was what this young man was telling the world, just with a microphone and his God-given wisdom and voice. And the evil people among us sold him like Cain sold his brother Abel. But unfortunately, when God has chosen you, he prepares you for the journey and the battle ahead. Little did they realize that God mapped out the destiny of this young man. That you can capture him, but there are millions of Nnamdi Kanu out there that will not allow a small gray hair fall off his head. So this man is going to be arraigned tomorrow. And they have surrounded our whole Biafra land with a mud guard. If you guys will remember, I said it before that this is just to intimidate us. Remember that armored cars don't fight war, people do. remember that, you know, they did what they did in 1966, 67, and we were able to resist them. We'll talk of, this time and age and technology. So we are not deterred, we are not intimidated. In as much as we are peace-loving people, in as much as we follow the rules of law, that I assure my people, stand your ground. Today I saw fighter jet, air striking in Oshomole and Olu. My people, if you have what you can use to bring down that aircraft, bring it down. There is no war going on in Biafra land. There shouldn't be air striking in Biafra land. There are a lot of places they can direct that. They chose to bring it to Biafra land because their agenda is, they have a conquering agenda behind their actions. They want to conquer and dip the Quran in the ocean. But guys, remember that if their father Osman the Fodio did not accomplish that in his time, he's a half-baked children marauding as a foot soldiers cannot do it at this time. So my people, I applaud you. I say, well done for what you have been doing, but keep doing. Protect yourself. There are things that you can use to bring down fighter jet. You guys have done it before. You can still do it again. So tomorrow, they are going to bring this young man to the court. Like our able attorney has spoken and has warned the Janjaweed that they should not molest anybody coming to witness this case. The people who are coming to witness this case should also follow the laid down protocols. I have trust in the action of what her Lord Mrs. Nyako is going to do tomorrow. She's a woman of wisdom. She is a woman I have found out when I read her profile, she is not a push around. She is a woman that I know they cannot intimidate. I know she's going to do what is legally right tomorrow. Having said this, I have a question for Rabbi, and that question is, tomorrow is a sit-at-home ghost town, according to Chikedozen, in Biafra land. But those who can go to Abuja, taking in consideration their safety, should go. The Biafran lawyers and of Igbo origin have already started the solidarity. My question to you, Rabbi, you may not answer now, but is, if we get there tomorrow, and like I said it at the beginning, the zoo does not obey their own law. They have filed so many court rulings, and nobody has been held accountable. If we get there tomorrow, and for whatever reason, they didn't bring our leader out, or they bring him and then they cover him, mask him, humiliate him, or they get him out and flash him and put him back and adjourn this case probably to 2070. What do you advise our people to do? Because there is a way, no matter how a good woman is, a bad man can change a good woman to become a demon. No matter how good a woman is, if you live with a bad man, it's going to turn you to a bad woman. So if we go there tomorrow and eventually these people do all these things to aggravate us. Rabbi, what do you advise Biafrans to do? Thank you.
Now, thank you very much. Thank you for your question. You know, like I said, Nigeria is an ancient spirit. The person that gave that name is dead with his girlfriend, Frederick Lugard, with the girlfriend. They have been into this game for a very long time. But I can tell you, I certainly know what is going to play out tomorrow. I may not say it here. Okay. I won't be comfortable to say it here, but let me say this. You know, I will give you I'll give this illustration, okay? You know, when Moses showed up in the palace of Pharaoh, remember, Moses came with a staff, with a rod, okay? When he dropped that rod, when Pharaoh looked at the scene, what did he do? He called the magician or the magicians, saying, look at what this guy came here to tell us. He thinks he has gotten it. Drop your own rod. They dropped their rod, okay? What did you see that happened there? Did that result become serpent or not? It became serpent, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Very good. Now, when it became serpent, they think that thing, what Pharaoh actually was trying to prove to Moses is that what is special about this thing that you have done? If you have magical power, we have the same thing. Because for him, it looks like magic. But he didn't know what was going to happen. What happened was the rods of the magician lined up, and that of Pharaoh swallowed that rod. And God told him, because they all became serpents. He said, take it by the tail, not from the head. And he took it, it became rod again. If you read further, you will notice that there was a time Moses began to demonstrate the power of God, because he said, I make you God over Pharaoh. And Pharaoh called the magician to do it, but the magicians couldn't. Did you see that in your Bible?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is where Nigeria is right now.
Yeah. Rabbi,
don't be scared. That is where Nigeria is.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We are not scared. We are not scared. We know that Chukwu Kikabiama is with us, no matter what they do. Rabbi, I would like to take a few calls, 2 or 3 calls before we leave you to go. Then I continue with the women. Somebody has been calling and calling, and I promised the person I was going to call back. So let me call the person back. Yeah.
Chinwe, can you hear me?
Now I'm hearing you. Hello.
Okay.
Yes.
Please, I do not want us to make that mistake and get out. Rabbi was trying to explain things to us, but Rabbi, please, I don't want, it's not like I'm trying to correct something, but I think there was a slip of tongue. The staff of the Moses swallowed everyone that from the Egyptian. But when you were telling out, you made a slip of tongue. You said the Pharaoh's own swallowed the other ones.
Yeah, we didn't even notice it because we
We
already
didn't even notice it.
yeah, because
Because
we already
some
know the
people might
story.
notice
Yeah.
it. I did notice it.
I repeat, the rod of Moses swallowed
Yes.
that of the magician's rod. Okay.
Thank you.
The rod of Moses, when they lined up, when the magician's staff lined up, the rod of Moses swallowed the serpent. The rod, remember, the rod of Moses became serpent. Okay, became serpent. While when Moses let it down, it became serpent on the floor.
Yeah.
And the magician with their own, it became serpent. But something happened. That of the magicians lined up, and the rod of Moses
swallowed them
up. Okay.
Yes.
When the signs and wonders began, it came to a point that the magicians could not do anything anymore. made some certain alteration. It could be slip of tongue, please.
Thank you so much. We have a call already online.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the program. You can ask your question or a suggestion. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Good evening from here.
Good evening.
Thank you. Umuadas.
No.
Can the rabbi hear me?
Yes, Rabbi, can you hear him? Can you
Yes,
hear
I
him?
can hear him.
Okay.
They sound like Chidera from South Africa, yes.
Are you Chidera from South Africa?
Yes.
Oh, Rabbi.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know the voice of my
And
Yes, I just want to find out something from Rabbi. If he deemed it fit to answer it on a fine, but if not, I will just throw the question in a way. Just like a layman, I won't ask it too deep. My question goes like this. What is the benefit that one Ajaka in the mind? Because the reason if you go to school and you fail from class 3, it's not that you will finish the school. You will repeat the class, but because of your determination, you will definitely soldier on and you finish your school. The target is Biafra. It doesn't matter how much we try, how much we fail, we will definitely get the nation we are looking for. So that Onyendu, the delay now there is that Onyendu is not with us now. It is in the hand of the enemy. Now, and we need him as soon as possible. Personally, myself, I haven't been myself for the past 3 months. Now, let me make it short. Asking the Zoo government know what they are doing, and if they are dealing with the Bonibo, sometimes he won't teach you what to do. So, Rabbi, what are the benefits? Because I heard our leader now have some, he's has some making some broadcast in the collection of this, asking why are they not including certain charges. I will just leave it like that to understand where I'm going. What are the benefits of we asking? Because we need this our father, our brother, and our leader as of yesterday. So in order to get him out as soon as possible, are we doing ourselves favor by demanding extra charges? Doesn't matter how difficult it is. For demanding that, what are the benefits from our side? Demanding them, because if they are giving us 7 count charges, these 7 count charges, we saw is a winnable case, is a bonus from ourselves. So meaning we should win this case, or they will drop the case, because those cases got no meaning. Because after this London jurisdiction and the UK, this and that, these are like as if primary school charges. So if they have done that, 7 of them can be trashed out of the court. Because if Nigeria is really where the law goes the way it's supposed to go, the judge tomorrow will just try this out, that this thing put in dustbin and let this man walk away. And we are praying that will be, but we shouldn't be demanding. That's my own opinion. Rabbi, what are the benefit of we demanding extra charges again? But the man we love so much and want him out as soon as possible. Remember, he was not arrested because he was offended. He was on his own in a different country. He was rendition. Thank you very much. I hope I made my comment. If I can hold on to listen to you, but some charges we are mentioning here from because I haven't getting myself since this man is not with us. So we shouldn't be adding anything to be delaying him anymore there. Thank you.
So let me ask you, Mazi Chidera, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, the question is, what are the benefits of the charges? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. The one we're asking to add it, what are we gonna benefit if they add anyone?
Are we asking for them to add some charges on him? No.
It's just a mockery.
Yeah, I can remember when our sister spoke, she said about the imposter.
Okay, Rabbi is still talking. Rabbi is still talking. I think he got it now.
Let me tell you what is playing out here. I mean, we should be very, very smart. It was a lawyer actually who called me. This one is a private lawyer. He's in this room. He's a very good friend of mine. He called me this morning and was telling me about the 7 charges and said that this is nonsense. That's what he said. that this man doesn't have a case actually. If they are telling you indirectly that this man is coming out, what else are you going to say? The man is coming out. Government. If government is like, there are people running government. There are powers that will come to you and tell you, let him go. So what are you going to do? Do you think you're going to say, okay, please, we have been spoken, and you can go? No, they will come and put up something that doesn't make sense and say, especially Nigeria. You know Nigeria. Have you seen Nigerian police before taking you to court or taking you to their police station? They will tell the police commandant or commander. They will say, the commander will say, why did you bring this woman here? They said, we saw something at the back of the truck. That thing is bleeding. So we believe it's a human body. They open it, it's a cow meat. This is Nigerian police for you. Because they are demanding money from the woman. The woman said, I don't have money. Okay, since you don't want to give us money, follow us to the station. Now the commander will just all of a sudden show up. He said, why did you bring the woman here? What is wrong? He said, well, this woman, we have something that is, that is in the back of the truck, and we suspected that it's a human flesh. And when they open everything, it's a cow meat. And they know it's a cow meat. This is Nigeria for you. The commander will say, just take this woman out here. Let her go. What kind of nonsense is this? So that is what you like to see tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. I hope he answered you, my brother, so I can allow other people to talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, my sister.
Yeah, thank you so much for calling. Bye-bye. So we'll take two more calls for Rabbi.
Thank you, Rabbi, for your wisdom.
Yeah, thank you. It's a very, very, very wonderful one. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the program. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my great sisters and mothers. Anytime I see you ladies in short hair, I feel like jumping on. I don't know how I feel. I really used to feel very great.
Thank God for that. Thank you so much.
Sisters, you ladies are making us proud. I don't know what we would have done without you people, especially in this dying minute. I'm already even making because we are almost getting out of the track. We are almost losing hope. Yeah. Thank you, Sister Shima, for bringing out this platform, and thank you, ladies,
too.
our mothers and sisters, for joining out. Everything that comes out from you people's mouth is like a fire. In fact, when I'm watching you guys talking, I say this is not you ladies or mothers talking, but there is a spirit talking out from you mothers' mouths. I'm telling you, I'm so proud of you ladies, Honorable Sister Rosemary and the Agumai in the house, Sister Lydia Maka.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, our brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
I'm thanking you so much for your word of encouragement, for making out time to come to talk to us. Onyendu knows what he sees in you before taking you as a special person. So I'm not here to encourage you, because who am I to encourage you? But I should have to ship one or two things to you so that you will be motivated also. Don't mind all those riffraff that are dancing from one platform or the other, saying all sorts of rubbish. You know, when people are filled up with shame on their face, they don't know where to go and hide it. Instead, they want to pour it on someone. All the things they are saying about you is just out of jealousness. Just like they are chasing our mothers. They are doing it out of jealousness and shame. They don't know where to go and hide their shames, because their shame is already out in public. Everybody is seeing their shames. But thank God, because this Biafra struggle is not just so it is a divine thing. You can see what is happening. Automatically, people are not, when Simon said autopilot, people were just misunderstanding that word. But Biafran struggle is under autopilot, because whereby Maz is not there, the people that are meant to carry us along are just daft. I don't know. Look at our head of this thing. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry anymore to say it, because the truth has to be spoken. There are the kind of motivational word head of this thing. No, the kind of sharp mouth. Look at, okay, for example, look at our mothers. Look at Sister Ndidi Amaka. When she's talking, you think that no something, okay, why? They call them why to one minute. But what they can do, you guys cannot do.
Very, very pathetic.
Are you not ashamed of your? You people should be ashamed of yourself. This is a very. I'm just calling to Biafrans to join this platform, because this platform, there is nobody created it. It is from divine grace that created this platform. And this is
true.
where the truth shall be said. I don't know where. So, Biko, I'm just encouraging you, mothers and sisters, please don't even take a look on the chat side or the message. Don't even ignore all those messages. People that are cursing their mothers or their generation should be cursing their generation. But at last, the truth shall be revealed or prevail. Keep it on, mothers and sisters and aunts, Umuadas. And we are proud of, we are solidly behind you, you people.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you so much. Okay, let's wait for a few more calls before we allow Rabbi to go. Okay. Yeah, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening and welcome to the program.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good afternoon from here, Umuadas.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Good afternoon.
Rabbi Charles. Thank you for good work. My name is Mazi. I will not bother to talk about the issue, because the issue don't have charge against our leader. What I want to talk is pertaining what is going on in our movement. I remember August, the month of August, HOD, Masjid Yodozi, came out on air and said that our leader, Onyendu, said all money from Liaison account should go to Umeri. And every money should go to Umeri account. Until today, all those people that say American women are supposed to have, they don't even bother to ask questions. Is those money going to the same account that say our leader approved? Which is no. But our mother has come out every day to say no, the money is not going. And the people want us to say, hey, command and control. Since you don't listen to our own leader, that you HOD announce for himself. Our leader is a leader of 17 million people. Our leader, they killed our leader in Kenya. And the people waited for 1 week. Calling on the HOD, you to come and talk, come and address. Every day already don't be a Biafran. Later they come out and say 1 week, sit at home. Every Monday. Later, after 1 week, they cancel it. Because that day they mentioned it at home, that our leader brother that came out and said, no, this is because of the Neko people. The same week, that day, the US came out and cancel it again. And everybody pull down, command and control. Don't we have sense? Does it mean all this number of years we listen to Master and the we can't ask question, where is this man? What happened? Who buy the ticket? Rabbi Charles came out that day said, no, I work in security. I can't just keep quiet like that. Who buy the ticket? How do our leader leave America? How our leader left to Kenya? How do what? And they say, no, command and control, shut down. Are we command and control? Does it mean our leader is a smart man? When he came out, if you come out now, you will go to every broadcast and Facebook and someone else broadcast and listen to Radio Biafra. The Biafra now tell himself, we know who is Sabotua. Is it somebody that the money that is crying? Where's our money? Where's our money in the ESN? I'm the auditor of this ESN account. You call the person that is saying, where's our money? Our money is missing. You call that one is Sabotua. And leave the head of finance, that they are asking question. Nobody asks question. Command and control. Okay, command and control. Fulani is overrunning you. Okay, now that money sit at home now. It's what everybody now is taking happy for the credit. But I remember every day in Radio Biafra, they say no, anybody sit down Monday, sit at home, it's a Sabotua. If they sit down Monday, sit at home, Sabotua. And I be asking myself, because I know ordinary Capone, when Capone is missing, if you in that region will run, if you will run, and this one leader, I say come on control. Okay, now our leader, at least I've been out to two meetings, fundraising with our leader. The same women now, the same women that go Sabotua are in that Zoom meeting. Our leader open, so give us open speech that the fundraising. And now the men children someone will come out and say they are Sabotua. Is that money? Where is that money going? Because of money. But who made the account? You realize for the money in that account. That the HOD announced. Why is that money not reported to who made the account? Nobody will question. Because the country through Nigeria is corrupt. They believe everybody that they are branding. Look at our hero. He goes up. Our leader announced that one post of them might be cost of 15 million to leave him. Because there's so many, you cannot return money at the card. Because a Dangote. But he believe what is he believe in this the Biafra. That you people want it. When you go to tell everybody. You see one bad see away awful. How is in America? Yeah, they are living in America. You don't have office. You just don't have office. One bribe want to take bribe. What do you want to do? What do you think you can do? Somebody asked him, our money is missing. Okay, only go be Eastern Zone Region Coordinator. Now the one that announced on Radio Biafra that America is now a four zone. Only go be head Eastern Region. And our sister, Madam Oyibo, said that this Eastern Region is what is bringing money. And she told us that it means only go be just that. Without no explanation. Command and control. Are we Mumuni? Are we Mumu? I'm kind of person. When growing up, nobody believes I will marry. But if I marry, people say, oh, what are you with divorce? That is my 8 years marriage because what America transformed me. I learned to respect women. And our own leader educate us that we are democratic by nature, Republican by nature, that we are only people. We never subdue our mother, our women. Even the Western world we are going today, they say that they subdue the women. That's why we have Umuadas. Do we know how Umuadas get to reality? It's organic and we don't even know our mother grow up and made herself a Umuadas. And that is a Umuadas, they say you're drug addict. They are going to drug addict. The same drug addict that our leaders announced on the air that is this is your auditor. Why is he say, I remember 4 months ago, our leader announced the as an auditor. This is why these people started running head scatter. They must not take those money because I'm contributing money in this movement. I'm contributing money. Everybody now, Sabotua. Okay, now you come to Sabotua. You guys go to Sabotua. And what are the sacrifices I've done? What are the sacrifices I've done to this movement? Somebody is telling me that money is not everything. Just imagine if you don't find that, say money is not everything. But America have freedom over 250 years ago. Rabbi Charles said now that the Jewish person gives America 1 million. 1 million. And the same people living in America here fighting for freedom. That's a Sabotua. Sabotua for what? What are they going to get? In my
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just want to allow people to pour out the way it is in their hearts, honestly.
Yes.
I just want to. I love it.
Can I say something here, please?
Please go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, let me say this.
I will keep you on hold. Yeah.
You, Emeka Ndewo, you are a good man. Biafrans loves you, and we know you. We know you. You know. Let me say this. I've been trying to hold myself, but let me say this. You know, there is something that if I release it right now, Chinasa Muru will get. It's like this is a nuclear bomb.
Please hold on, please.
I have a nuclear bomb against Chinasa Muru. What he's doing is putting the lives of our women in danger and is lying. I have Chinasa Muru voice with me. Chinasa Muru's voice, I have it with me. Where he was saying that Madam Oyibo is doing her job perfectly and she is not withholding any money from anybody. This Chinasa Muru. I have it. At the appropriate time, I will play it. On permission, I will play it to Biafrans. These people, for those who are talking, you will just foolishly be deceived to go and attack innocent people, and you will go to jail. This chick Dosiem got on voice as well, saying that our leader authorized that account. That account that Madam Oyibo is a signatory to, our leader authorized it. Even when the brother went there to talk negative about that account, our leader made a statement. Madam Oyibo, the name of that account, do it. This fine boy, this is what this man told them. These men are not telling the people the truth. And one-on-one interview with Madam Oyibo all lasted 1 hour 45 minutes. Evidence of what I'm saying. Biafrans, pay attention so that you don't get deceived and get into problem. That woman who Chineke Senderia, and all of you know about Chineke Senderia. One are not weary in doing good things, they keep on the record.
Yeah.
Because the level of deception and lies, somebody will come on air because you know how they plan this thing. If not for where I belong, I wouldn't have known. The most dangerous people you will ever fight in life are intelligent guys. Also, ọ bụrụ na n'ọnụ danda ha ga-amount kamera ebe ahụ na-enyo gị. Ị ga-eticha ya our job. So because now the first time when our leader was making a call, they got their occupied position and became principalities. And the worst part is that even the so-called beloved brothers that are on the radio, they gave them order and told them to be lying, and they are now lying. Chinasa, we give them order. He had meeting with those in Biafran land. I got the intelligence. Chinasa doesn't know I'm in his network. So you think you blackmail if I knew back you? I said there will be no election in Biafran land in Anambra State. In my clip, the voice clip that I made, I told Ifanyuba, I sent message to him. I said, go and see our leader. Make sure that that man is released. When Biafra comes, go and participate. So you register any political party. When Biafra comes, you can become a governor in Biafra land or even president of Biafra. If Biafra did it right to vote for you, ask for your nation. Don't be naive. Ogurumoto Bora, Gaba Lagos, Uruzieba, Aswaya Dakan, Obaputoso. Ochobasie, China Samoru now say, Natural Kogapu, our leader. This politics of blackmail, I mean, freedom fighting of blackmail, this is childish. But I'm not defending that man because Nigerian politicians you don't trust them. But there are things you don't say. This is how this man will ignite fire, confusion, collision. People will start nation will start fighting nation, kingdom will start fighting against kingdom. Onibe was doing it and fought Onibe viciously to step out of that thing. Are we not working in harmony with the Oduduwas today? It's the courtesy of Rabbi Charles. I told them, get these things, all these divisions you people have created, you will divide and they will kill all of you one by one. Team up with Oduduwa. Forget the past. We have common ground. Oduduwa people, they are God-fearing people. Most of the men of God we have in that soup are from Oduduwa Republic section. We have our own in Biafran land. But why can't we come together? I have the voice that I used to speak to the leaders of the Middle Belt. Our meeting was recorded. I recorded it. And they formed alliance and they mount strategy. I have it recorded. I heard the meeting. So when these people are talking, they think that their department is the only department. Everybody, if you are in let's say healthcare department or welfare, they will rush there and grab you. You must command and control this, and these people lost track. They don't know the assignment at all. They think by the Chinas now took it over, he will be the head of intelligence. Go and sit down. Let me tell him this. I have his voice recorded. When he was talking good of the record of his dealing with the woman. And he was saying the truth there. When he comes on air, he will be telling Biafrans negative things. If he open his mouth one more time, Chinasa, I'm warning him. Open his mouth one more time to create confusion for people's life to be endangered. That man will pay the ultimate price. Let those listening to him go and pass that message. And the one that called himself, what he said is a prophet in Germany. I don't listen, my brothers and sisters. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of saying the truth. Elohim before Elohim called me, I've been practicing truth in my life, and that is one of the reasons why Elohim picked me up and asked me to follow him. The one that called himself Master Prophet. The day that woman will open because she's under command not to say a word. That's why she isn't gonna talk. But the day that woman will open his mouth, you will lose your ministry. That will be the end of your ministry. You don't want to say the truth, because you know how they systematize it. I didn't understand. They started fighting me on the radio, blah, blah, blah. They have their people that are calling on the radio platform. You think they're freedom fighters. All of a sudden, when I began to do my work, I went into their arenas. They didn't know. We are invisible. And I saw where they are making meeting to get me assassinated. And they're saying that the rabbit must be killed. That is not rabbit. Have it. I'm waiting for them. I'm waiting for this man. Onyenduka, we come out and solve this. I can decide that I'm not going to agree. Don't I am in office everywhere all over the world. I feel if you want to swallow you, we swallow you raw. You can't do anything. I will pick you up anywhere you are. You think you're a man. I felt compelled to say this because I was trying to hold myself.
Please, hold yourself so you don't say what you're not supposed to say.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
The spirit of a prophet is subject to a prophet.
Prophet, yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything, but only thing that I'm telling this man is to tread very carefully. We are living in a world of technology.
Yeah.
You can be followed.
Exactly.
America, you people in America have the best. If you don't know, I know them. They can follow you without stepping out of the office. You are being followed.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
On this note, I say thank you very much.
Please, there's a last caller before you go. He's been waiting patiently. I don't know whether he has a question for you. I don't know. He's been waiting. So before you leave us, hello, good evening, and welcome to the program. And also, thank you for waiting so patiently, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much to come on this platform and the assurance I want to give you. Every time the whole world is listening.
The sound is coming from you. We are not hearing you so well. Yes. Yeah.
As long as you're on air, the whole world is listening.
Thank you.
The holy platform, the New Heritage
Thank
Ministry.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's for a time like this that God appointed you special people, the women in America. I must always give you your credit because as an insider, as somebody who is disposed to the truth in this restoration effort, I know what some people don't know. And I know that the path that you guys are standing on is the right path. That is why I have chosen to partner with everything that has to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One is that you guys are dedicating all your time, your treasure, towards this restoration effort. It's not just by a lip service. The last fundraising that we had, it is very glaring how you guys came out and people all around the world came out to support. And this is a thing that everybody who is hearing our voice should know, that this restoration effort that we all are making, we are all equal partners and we all have a stake. We all have a stake. And if you have a stake in something, you must stand very strong to protect it. And that is exactly what we are doing.
Of course.
For the issue of the principle, which has been abused, the principle of command and control, it has been weaponized. I pity people each time they want to make a remark, they say command and control, command and control. I will not obey any command that will be detrimental to Biafra Restoration Project because I am a stakeholder. I will not.
Yes.
I will never ever obey such order that will be detrimental to this project and to my leader, the man I hold in high esteem. I will not. I will disobey that order. If command and control still works and is not a weapon now, somebody like the head of finance shouldn't have business in that public office anymore. Somebody like Dr. Nelly is not supposed to be fired off of a spell because she's a whistleblower. Nelly is an institution, a very sensitive institution. The Auditor General, by the virtue of her position, every department of finance is subject to her audit whenever she calls.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Once Nelly calls you, you have to show her your book.
Yes.
Sure.
So
God bless you.
Be an exception. Why don't we in IPOB have to deal with equal justice, especially when it comes to our finance, which is very sensitive, not selective justice. Now, I want to make it very clear that the way my brain is thinking now, I'm very sorry to say this, The way my brain is thinking now, IPOB headquarters will move to North America very, very soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
It's
you,
true.
thank you,
Thank
Of
you.
course.
I think I have to follow that. I have
Yes.
to follow that office to move to.
thank you.
Yes.
I'm just joking. I love that.
In my brain now, in my thinking, our headquarters is already in America. The physical office
Yes.
is. That is what you see. Whatever I say, I will make bold to say it anywhere because it is my personal opinion. Anybody can like it or hate it.
Yeah.
Because I follow where the struggle, I follow where the benefit of the struggle is, and that is it is right now, not America, and America specifically. And I want to make it bold to say that for somebody like this, our brother that just spoke, Mazi Emeka, those are one of the voices we hear in Radio Biafra, voice of truth. He doesn't care if his father is the presenter, he will tell him the truth. And he has come on this platform. This is the first time I'm hearing his voice on this platform. I will encourage him to come more because he knows the truth. He's somebody that has Biafra at heart when he speaks, you know.
All right.
So my brother Emeka, if you are hearing my voice, this is Chinwakweze speaking. I want you to come more on this platform so that Biafran people can begin to acclimatize themselves with the truth once more.
Once again.
And yes, and I must encourage everybody who is doing Biafra in truth and in spirit. If you know that structure that our leader created before he was extraordinarily renditioned, you must stick to that structure. We don't recognize the firing or the sack or the expulsion of any principal officer that our leader is aware of before now. I don't want to use the word appoint. Is aware of his duty because some of them have special assignment that they are doing in various capacities. So wherever you are hearing my voice, especially those in America and Canada, you must stick to the voice or to the leadership that our leader knows. Because it will be a thing of disservice if we abandon our duty posts, especially those that have been given letter of sack or dismissal. If you abandon that your duty post and our leader comes out and find out that things that went wrong, it is good that you stay where you are and let the people that believe in your leadership continue to move along with you. When our leader comes out, we are going to all render our stewardship for him to assess because he must come out. Then lastly, before I go, to thank our rabbi. Rabbi, your voice is a must listen. Even on the Radio Biafra before, we were all, let me say, excommunicated from that platform that has lost its organic nature. That platform has lost its organic nature. Now, God has given us a platform, this platform and that of Simon Eber, so that we can once more hear and speak the truth. So, Rabbi, I thank you very much for always coming out, for always educating, teaching our people in every ramification, even in the things of God. Rabbi, you know that those of you that are the emissaries of our leaders, you guys were very silent in your office, and I thank you guys for coming out at this point in time that the service that goes with your office is really needed to reassure Biafrans, to give Biafrans hope again that this struggle will never be allowed, to experience any form of corruption. That is what you guys are doing, and I thank you so very much. But before I go, Rabbi, I want to say in your last sentence before you leave this platform, I want you to take 2 to 3 minutes to advise our people in Biafra land, on security issues, the way they should comport themselves tomorrow, both in Biafra land and in Abuja. It is very, as a security strategist, which I know you are, you should be in that, you should have that frame of mind. If possible, do a short, write-up that we can immediately circulate for people to, in Biafra land, once they wake up, they see it on their phones. Major security tips for tomorrow, because there is no way these people will not come out to leverage on what is happening to kill our people. Then I will also pray that Biama will do why he's God tomorrow, and we hope that we shall all celebrate by the end of tomorrow. From here, take it from me. I love Biafra. God bless you all.
Bless you too. Thank
Bless
you.
you too.
Thank you,
For your
brother.
prayers. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm not going to pick any call again. Let Rabbi just tell us his last word before he leaves. We've kept him for quite a long time now.
Thank you very much. There were all the sisters that are here with us today. I thank you. I salute you for your resoluteness. And I know that, like I said, I know you guys wouldn't let me down. I have staked my calling on all these things, and behind you people, I know that I have many reasons. You know, in my journey of life, my mom told me I spent much time with my mom before she passed. She said to me that if you understand a woman, you will understand God better. I didn't know what she was saying. I did not understand it until when maybe later in the later aspect of my life, then I began to see this. So if you understand a woman, you will understand God better. You know, so there are things that I've learned over the years from what she told me. If you want a woman, if you give a woman a word, she will give you a book. She will give you not even sentence, she will give you a book. If you give a woman a seed that you carry in your body, you know what it's called. She will give you a baby. So a woman is an incubator. A woman is an incubator. If you give a woman a negative word, she will give you war. You're never going to win it. They got awesome. This is where I learned that when I came to the Western world, I never had problem with women. If they tell me to jump, I will ask them how high do you want me to jump? because I decided to learn. I don't want to experience that negative things. So if you are listening to me and you are in the company of those that always call these women names and believe that they are nothing, you don't know them, you never met them. I remember someone in Turkey. He was saying the one in those women in America that divorced their husband and they began to live under the trees. I said them. You see what? You see what negative, what media can do to people. In this media we are using, you can use it negatively or positively. These evil men, they studied all these things and now believe they can use it negatively to control people. And they are fighting Nigeria. Nigeria that has been doing this thing for centuries. And they think they can win it. No. The only thing that will make us win this battle is the truth. We'll tell the truth at all times. But we have to be wise. We have to be wise in our approach. It's for security advice. I've already told our people. I've sent messages to some of our people. You don't go to confront your enemy and tell them because we are many, we are here. No, just behave. Our people behave. Our people are very good in obeying the law. This is Biafra for real. We have been in Abuja before. Our leader didn't come out. They didn't go around disrupting things. No, they all left. It's only so I can't advise, I can't tell no about flood. But I believe our people know. I cannot go to heaven today and begin to tell no about Hurricane Katrina. When flood took his world out. So I can't tell Biafrans what to do when it comes to security awareness. They know it. They know Nigeria. They have been living with these animals here with uniform. They know how to navigate their ways. So Biafrans wouldn't go tomorrow to start confronting them so that they can, trigger shootout. No. We will go and just stand in solidarity with our leader, and the lawyers are there. They will guide them, and everything will be done appropriately. So this is all I can say. But Biafrans, please, for those of you who they have given you ministry to go and start lying because they created social media platform. Chinasa thought he's in control of you. He can tell you to say this to somebody, you will say it. Remember, I want to conclude by saying this. Remember, when Pharaoh got upset, he said that every male child in Israel, the midwives should kill them. But there are midwives that refuse to carry such order out. And the Bible recorded that God blessed those midwives. Be that midwife. If Shina Samoru tells you to carry something diabolical out, don't obey that order or that instruction. Don't obey it, and God will bless you. If you obey it, you will perish like you will perish with him. He is not bigger than Charles Taylor. Shina Samoru is not greater or bigger than Charles Taylor. But Charles Taylor is in prison in the heart. And his son is serving, I think, 99 years. So let him continue. At the appropriate time, we shall know. On this note, I say thank you all for having me today.
Thank you, Rabbi, for coming. Thank you so much.
Thank you
so much.
We appreciate you.
We will have you again.
Thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you so much. Rabbi will come back again. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Salam Shabbat.
Yeah, we just have a few minutes. One brother has been calling, and I think it should be the last call. Then we'll call it a day. It's already late here.
Today you didn't give me opportunity to speak. Is it because I came late?
Nobody spoke. Hello,
Everybody spoke
did.
once.
Well,
You
that's
did.
the only thing we had. Yeah, you did.
I'm joking. I'm kidding.
Today,
Somebody's on
Rabbi.
the line.
Today,
Hold on,
it's all
caller.
about Rabbi
Everybody's.
Charles
Nobody
and
spoke.
question
It was
and
when
answer.
you came that everybody took one turn like that, and I didn't
Yeah.
disturb anybody. I just
Yeah,
allowed
you did good.
Yeah.
As always.
Hello, caller. Please, you're online now. You're welcome to the program. Please, you've been calling. I said I must pick this call before we round up. Yeah. Welcome again, my brother.
I came late because I just woke up. This is almost 17 minutes after 6. I'm calling from South Korea.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Madam Jemano, at least I thought I thought all hope was lost until I began to see you people and my hope rekindled. Please, we are solidly behind you. Not just me. I'm speaking on behalf of every truth lover. Whosoever that hear the truth and love the truth is behind you. I also think, Rabbi Charles. It's been a long time that I had that thunder voice from Radio Biafra. And Radio Biafra has turned to something else, which we need to sanitize Radio Biafra when our leader comes out. And meanwhile, the demon and the Ekan in the camp, which is China Sanworu, is that my comment until our leader comes out? If that guy is still China Sanworu Neneanya, if those people are still with our leader, then I myself will start causing problem. They can go to hell and do whatever they feel they can do. Because my family died in the Biafran war. We were reduced to 0. So I can never be happy with anybody who want the death of my family to be in vain. I can never live to see that kind of person. I keep quiet, and I keep quiet because I gather my time. My mother said he is a fowl. You always kill before you will swallow. People I know that they're not supposed to be in this struggle. And meanwhile, every freedom fighter with salary is not a freedom fighter. And another thing we need to talk about is to strike them off these salaries they're paying to them.
Of course.
I am a freedom fighter. I pay my monthly dues. The ESN monthly payment which I do, it is revolving automatically. So I cannot be doing that, and somebody will be using it to stay in Middle East and start dishing out order. Command and control. When it comes against them, you become a saboteur. They make this struggle a mockery. They look at the grave of our heroes that died. If you go through this, our national anthem, page by page, you read it, you know the meaning of it. It's not just a song. So God raised people in every point of time. Every child was born for a season and for a reason. And the Umuadas is born for a season like this and for a reason like this. Never you give up. Never you lose hope. Even when our leader comes, they will use those voodoo which they use in talking to our leader, to talk to our leader, to convince our leader to believe in their lies. Never you shake, never you waver.
Not at all.
Thank you.
As eagle look unto the sun, where I am seeing is the day all of us will gather in a stadium to celebrate our newly independent nation of Biafra.
Amen.
In my back is the death of our brothers and sisters that died in this struggle. I can never forget them. So, my sisters, I am 110% behind you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I also say, may God bless her and protect her.
He said,
Amen.
He said,
No man will help her.
He said,
So,
Amen.
not everybody comes on the social media to rant. He is really fighting for Biafra. We are watching. If the real guys are not talking, they are working on the ground, making sure things goes well. But let me tell you, the things that order of the day in Radio Biafra, in BOS, sorry to mention their name in your platform, but I must say the truth, is full of blackmail, setting up, killing one another. You know, see, any money you get in this struggle is a blood money. Any money that they are making as a profit in this struggle is a blood money. If you really say you're fighting for your fatherland, Biafra, forget salary. Give up your salary. People like Akane Dambem, give up their word. So you cannot say you are fighting for Biafra and you are collecting salary, you are there this and that, you are there causing confusion. They pay you the money that you contributed and use it to go and buy people that are causing confusion. It's never going anywhere. So my joy is when I look around, I see you people gather. That is my joy. That is how I know that what we are doing is a spiritual thing. It's a power that no human being can quench. So, but one thing I'm sure is that we will get Biafra.
He said,
Whether they give it to us
He said,
in whichever way, I tell you, 2023 can never see us in Nigeria.
He said,
Amen. He said, we're already out.
2023 can never see us in Nigeria. Never. I know
Yes,
what I'm saying. I don't come out to talk because people are talking. I talk based on what is on ground. They can go to hell and attack whoever they want to attack. They can go to hell and disgrace the hallowed chamber of Radio Biafra. They can turn it to whatever. I'm waiting till when our leader comes. If you allow these people around him, then I will know, like father, like son. In that, you can hear my voice in public.
thank you very much, brother. Thank
thank you.
thank you so much.
God bless you.
Bless you so much for calling in. Thank you so much. And with this call, we end receiving call for today. Oh, it's been a long day. It's been a wonderful day, and it's been a good acting. You know, we and the Yamaka Lolo Agawai. When I called you, I told you I don't even know what I'm going to say today, and it's going to happen that way. And we expected Rabbi to say this, and he was saying that I don't know why he did what he did. I don't know why the Spirit led him the way he led him, but it's all for good. Tomorrow we are hoping for the best, and I will give you two minutes so we can call it a day. Please,
Yeah.
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Yeah.
Can anybody can
Yeah,
anybody start? You want me to start?
yeah, you can start. Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Thank you, Great Biafrans. Again, it's been a wrap-up evening and a very successful one. My advice to my people this evening is on three folds. One, to our leadership, the DOS. Please, I want Biafrans to pay peculiar attention, particular to what they say and what they do. Please, Biafrans, pay attention to what DOS say and what they do. Making sure that what they say is correlating what they are doing. Yesterday, there was something Nelly said. He said, there is more that meets the eye than we think. All night, I reflected over this, and I have the same goose feeling. I have the same nostalgic feeling that there are more we don't know than what them. So we got to pay attention in the court tomorrow, from where Nnamdi Kanu is going to sit down, to who is going to hug him, to who is going to touch him. Please, Biafrans, his lawyers, please take note of this. I don't know why I'm feeling this way. This is that they could not, just like Job, they could not destroy his spirit. I hope they don't destroy his body. The world is evil. Please pay attention. I have a feeling what they say, because after listening to Woro and the level of venom and bitterness that came out of him, I don't know. Only God knows the heart of man, and is desperately wicked. We don't know who is working for what in this restoration journey we are in. So please, my people, pay attention to what happens to Nnamdi Kanu tomorrow. We don't want anybody to go there and do something stupid that will jeopardize this guy's life. Please. Biafra is nothing without Nnamdi Kanu. It's going to be a madhouse without Nnamdi Kanu to streamline everybody and put the constitution that will checkmate everybody down. Only 3 months we have all gone off track. That will tell you, without Nnamdi Kanu helping to checkmate and putting the modus operandi in constitution when we get Biafra, we will run this problem of having what is going on right now. So we must safeguard that guy's life with anything we have. And to people, please make sure you play a conscious security action tomorrow and thereafter. Don't be intimidated by the armored cars. We are in war. It is called guerrilla warfare. Lichty cocktail. Our Mazi had told us there are kerosene, there are fuel, there are rag. You know the bushes, they don't know it. When they come, put this, barricade them, and hold them siege. You are in your own land. You got to stand your ground. It's very important. Rabbi Charles said, don't confront your enemy, but be prepared that your enemy may confront you and you must defend yourself. Tomorrow, we believe that the God of hosts, the God that saved Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, the God that made him declare 150 days of a psalm, and he said before the end of that day that things will happen. He didn't get up to 1 month and things started happening. The same God The same God is going to take care of the situation tomorrow. We have prayed. Now I want every Biafran to go in thanksgiving for what God has done, for answered prayer. Because he has put confusion in the realm of our enemies. They do not understand their own languages anymore. That is why they can come and say, oh, he called them idiots, he called them stupid. Meanwhile, here in America, somebody made a nude picture of
2
Trump.
minutes.
Yes, made a nude picture of Trump and put him in New York at the center of it with naked everything. And Trump did not do anything. Somebody slapped Macron. Macron did not do it. Somebody threw shoe on Bush of America. Nobody did. So they call him idiot because he's an idiot with capital letter. And we make no apologies for that. So, and he calling somebody an idiot is not, he did not break any law. So anybody can be an idiot when you behave like one. So tomorrow, the heavenly host has surrounded that arena and is going to hold them captive and chain them with the chain of hell until the child of Elohim is released and his children will march to him, where we will worship him in truth and in faith, and his name alone will be glorified. I say shalom, my people.
He say, there is one somebody that called himself Obi Test Okafor here. Is an undesirable element in this place. Please remove him, delete him. Thank you. Who goes next?
Yes,
No shaking.
we're gonna give Mother Rosemary the last card today.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you, my fellow Biafrans. This is the place you hear the truth. I keep saying this because I know what I'm saying. I would prefer that they give our leader an opportunity to speak to the whole world tomorrow. I would prefer that they give him opportunity to tell the whole world that the person we have in Aso Rock is an impostor. We know that. So, accusing him of treason or any other thing cannot play. But that will be so interesting that he opens his mouth. Of course, they don't have anything against him. And I know they're not anything tomorrow. And they'll give him that opportunity, because if they do, that will be instant end of Nigeria tomorrow. I hope they don't act so stupid to give him that opportunity, because if they do, that will be the end. The whole world will be torn apart tomorrow.
Nigeria is long dead.
I fellow Biafrans, please be cautious. Be very careful tomorrow. Do not act in a haste. We have our cards on the table and allow our enemies to play first. Do not act in a very quick action. Please do not act very fast tomorrow. Everything is in place. We are prepared to follow this. But please do not aggravate issues. Allow the court proceedings to work first. Let's see what they have at on the table before we now tell them what we have. So I pray that God will protect every of us, and I pray that everything will work out good tomorrow. I love you guys, and we're gonna come here. I think we're gonna be here earlier tomorrow to be able to follow puts, and then maybe we can have some people on the ground from Abuja to be able to tell what they're seeing. Thank you guys so much.
Like when? Early, when you say early, like what time?
I think they start by 9 o'clock, I guess.
You know I work night.
Okay, you work night.
Yeah, I think the earliest we can start, if you want it, is 10, but I'm not so sure. Unless you people start, I can join. But
okay, you can join.
Why don't we just wait after? Because are we going to be covering it live? Who will be talking to us? That's just it.
I think we have some people that can be calling in. I mean, they can be telling us what they're seeing on.
Okay. So
we
I
are
don't
doing
know the
that,
time
that
because
would
I,
be
I have three appointments tomorrow, so I don't know.
Okay, let's forget about it. Maybe we can come later and
Yeah,
maybe
I have three. Tomorrow is
find out.
really a very busy day for me. Very,
Yeah.
very
Okay.
busy.
Okay, so I thank you guys so much, and then I wish you guys come here tomorrow, and then we continue our deliberations. But the only thing we know is that we will tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. But DOS, I want to equally tell you guys that here is a place that we tell our people the truth, and for all the things and all the ranting that you've been doing, I have passed a vote of no confidence on you guys. And we don't think that you guys are going to continue with what you're doing, with the activities that you've been in this time to Biafrans. You are not qualified to be in that entity called DOS. And we will follow it from here. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you so much. Okay, over to you.
okay. I'll start by saying, the wenum arwala yori tunanya. No, the wenum arwala yori tunanya. Nesie, hayina uriawo. N'oge ndị nwere mgbapụtalụ Zayọn nọrụ, ọ dị ka ihe nrọ, ha jukwe n'ọṅụ lọta. Ndị nwenụ m arụọla ya ọrụ ịtụnanya, ndị nwenụ m arụọla ya ọrụ ịtụnanya n'ezie. Anyị na-aṅụrị ọṅụ, ndị ọgọ mmụọ n'onwe ha na-ekwusi, ledị nwere ha alụọla ha ọla ịtụnanya, ledị nwere m alụọla ya ọla ịtụnanya n'ezie. Anyị na-aṅụrị ọṅụ. At the river Jordan, or Red Sea, let me say it like that, we have reached the crossway. Here, our God Almighty showed his strength when he led the Israelites pass through the Red Sea. Even King Pharaoh did not think that it was possible because he didn't want them to go. Moses has been saying, Pharaoh, let my people go. But he was hardened. And even when he finally let them go, he sent forth his armies to pursue them and reach the Red Sea. At the Red Sea, our God Almighty did the miraculous wonders that a whole ocean has to part ways, and the Israelites has to pass through the dry land in between the sea. And guess what happened? Pharaoh's armies were drowned. Not even one was left to follow him back. He stood in his chariot and watched his group of army perished. My dear people, the 150 Psalms our leader has asked us to do, some of us who were not able to do it from the beginning to the end. But I know people who did not miss one day. They completed it and they're still doing it. Our leader told us that at the end, when that 150 days of Psalms, fasting and praying is done, that we will see remarkable things happening. As our brothers and sisters, the people of the Zion, the Israelites marched through the Red Sea. So also here we are today. Nigerian government, British government, let my people go. We do not owe you anything. We owe you nothing. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is an honest man. He is a pure man. He is a good man. And we love him. He is our leader. We have no other leader but him. We want you to release him unconditionally, whole, healthy, and fit. Nothing should happen to him because we are the children of the Elohim. We are the children of the Most High God. We are the children of the rising sun, the eastern part, where the sun rises. No matter what you do, the sun must rise. After the rain, the sun rises. After heavy wind, after heavy cloud, after thunder and lightning, the sun rises. No matter what you do, the sun must rise, and we must rise, and Biafra must be restored. Our leader must be set free, released unconditionally. Our able barrister, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, has said it. The Nigerian government has no reason, with their team of judges, they have no reason, no evidence, nothing whatsoever to hold him captive. He must be released. And my people, stand your guards. If you have anything to protect yourself, keep it handy. Do not die like a chicken. Do not die like a roach. Whatever you have, sharpen it. Guide yourselves. I love you all. May the good Lord, whom we worship in truth and in honesty, protect each and every one of you. In Jesus' name I pray.
It's
Amen. Thank you.
Yeah, and on that note, we'll be saying bye-bye. And the people watching us from YouTube, we have a lot of people watching us from YouTube. We're also saying thank you for staying tuned till this time. And we say bye-bye till tomorrow. Everybody saying bye-bye.
Bye, my people.
Good luck
Yes. So
tomorrow.
we
Thank
expect
you.
the book
See you
tomorrow.
tomorrow. See ya.
Protect
Bye.
yourselves, stand your guard. Man